this pleasant old campus after 3 months. I won't go to Europe again. I couldn't write a line there. How answer the fierce question of all those dead and maimed? Too big a job for me.
Good afternoon, Mr. Marsden.
Good afternoon. But back here, it is the interlude that gently questions in this town. Dozing, decorous bodies moving with circumspection through the afternoons. Their habits affectionately chronicled, an excuse for weaving amusing words. My novels, not of cosmic importance, hardly. But there is a public to cherish them, evidently. And I can write. More than one can say of these modern sex yahoos.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Marsden.
Good afternoon, Mary.
I'll tell Professor Leeds you're here.
I'll wait in here, Mary.
Right.
Sanctum sanctorum. How perfectly the professor's unique haven. Primly classical, where New Englander reads Greek. He hasn't added one book in years. How old was I when I first came here? 6. With my father. I'd like to put the professor in a novel one day. And his wife. Impossible to believe. She's been dead 6 years. So aggressively, his wife. Poor professor. Now it's Nina who bosses him, but that's different. She's bossed me, too. Ever since she was a baby. She's a woman now. Known love and death. Gordon brought down in flames. 2 days before the armistice. What fiendish irony. No wonder she broke down. Mother seemed jealous of my concern.
Well,
here I am again, Professor.
So glad to see you, Charlie. A surprise, too. We didn't expect you back so soon. Fortunate he's coming back. Always a calming influence on Nina.
And I never dreamed of returning so soon. But Europe, Professor, is the one big casualty they were afraid to set down on the list.
Yes. Well, I expect you found everything completely changed since before the war. The war. Gordon.
Europe has gone west. To America, let's hope. I couldn't stand it. There were millions sitting up with the corpse already who had a family right to be there. I was wasting my time, too. I couldn't write a line. But where is Nina? I must see Nina.
She'll be right in. She said she wanted to finish thinking something out. You'll find Nina changed, Charlie. Greatly changed. First thing she said at breakfast, I dreamed of Gordon, as if she wanted to taunt me. How absurd. Her eyes positively glared. She dreams about Gordon.
Well, I'd hardly call that a change. Would you? The day the news of his death came, her face like gray putty. Just what do you mean by change? Before I went away, she seemed to be coming out of that horrible, numbed calm.
Well, she has played a lot of golf and tennis this summer, motored around with her friends, even danced a good deal. And she eats with a ravenous appetite. Breakfast. Dreamed of Gordon.
That's just what you ought to bear in your mind, the state of hers. And don't get worked up about something which I'm sure is a combination of imagination on both your parts. Buck up, this must be Nina coming. My heart pounding. Seeing Nina again, how sentimental. How she'd laugh if she knew.
I hope she doesn't make a scene. She seemed on the verge all day. Thank God Charlie is like one of the family.
I've made up my mind, Father.
Don't you see Charlie, Nina?
Hello, Nina. Nina, you trying to cut me dead, young lady?
Hello, Charlie. Listen, Father.
That hurts. I mean nothing.
Nina, you're absolutely rude. What has Charlie done?
Why, nothing. Nothing at all. Did I seem rude, Charlie? I didn't mean to. Welcome home. What has Charlie done? Nothing and never will. He sits beside the fierce river, immaculately timid, cool and clothed, watching the burning, frozen, naked swimmers drown at last.
Rude? Not a bit. As I've often reminded you, what can I expect when the first word you spoke in this world was an insult to me? Dog, you said, looking right at me at the age of 1.
The fathers laugh at little daughter Nina. I must get away.
You are a cool one, Nina. You think you'd just seen Charlie yesterday.
Well, the war's over. Coming back safe from Europe isn't such an unusual feat now, is it?
A taunt. I didn't fight. Not like Gordon and Flames. Little do you know the deadly risks I ran. If you'd eaten some of the food they gave me in my renovated transport, you'd shower me with congratulations.
Well, you're here, and that's that. And I am glad, Charlie, always glad you're here. You know that.
I hope so.
Listen, Father, I must finish what I started to say. I've thought it all out and decided I simply must get away from here or go crazy. And I am going on the 9:40 tonight. You must help me pack, Charlie. Now I've said it, I'm going, never to come back. Oh, how I loathe this ring.
Going to?
Going? Never come back to me? No. This is a rather sudden decision, isn't it, Nina? You've never before mentioned that you were considering. In fact, you've led me to believe you were quite contented here. That is, I mean, of course, for the time being. And I really think in just...
Professor of Dead Languages is talking. A dead man lectures on the past of living. Dead words droning on.
First and foremost, there is the matter of your health to be taken into consideration. You've been very ill, Nina. How perilously so, you perhaps are not completely aware. But I assure you, and Charlie can corroborate my statement, that...
Her eyes see cruelly through him. God never bless me with children.
By staying home and resting and finding healthful outdoor recreation among your friends and keeping your mind occupied with the routine of managing the household and managing me, I might add, you've improved wonderfully. And I think it most ill-advised in the hottest part of August when you're really still a convalescent.
His voice, a fatiguing, dying tune, droned on a beggar's organ, words arising from the tomb of a soul in puffs of ashes. Ashes. Oh, Gordon, my dear one.
Now, with a couple of hours' notice to leave everything in the air, as it were. No, Nina, frankly, I can't see it. You know I would gladly consent to anything that would benefit you, but surely you can't have reflected.
Gordon, darling, I must get away where I can think of you in silence. It's no use talking, Father. I have reflected. I am going.
But I tell you, it's quite impossible. I don't like to bring up the money consideration, but I couldn't possibly afford. And how will you support yourself, may I ask? 2 years at the university will be of little use to you when applying for a job. And even if you had completely recovered from your nervous breakdown, which it is obvious to everyone you haven't, I most decidedly think you should finish out your science course and take your degree before you attempt... It's no use. She doesn't hear me. Thinking of Gordon, she'll defy me.
I must keep calm. I mustn't let go. I'll tell him everything, and I mustn't. He's my father. I've had 6 months' training as a nurse. I'll finish my training. There's a doctor I know at a hospital for wounded soldiers, a friend of Gordon's. I wrote to him and he answered he'll gladly arrange it.
Do you seriously mean to tell me that you, in your condition, want to nurse in a soldier's hospital? Absurd.
Yes, I must say, I don't see you as a peacetime Florence Nightingale, Nina.
So you see, Father, I've thought everything out. And there's not the slightest reason for you to worry about me. And I've been teaching Mary how to take care of you, so you can go along here just as if nothing had happened, and really nothing will have happened that hasn't happened already.
You see, the manner in which you address me, the tone you take conclusively proves you're not yourself.
No, that's just it. I'm not myself. Not all myself. But I've been becoming myself, and I must finish it.
Do you hear her, Charlie? She's a sick girl.
I am not sick. I'm too well. But they are sick. And I must give my health to help them live on. And to live on myself. I must pay for my cowardly treachery to Gordon. Surely you understand that, Father. You who I mustn't. He's my father.
What do you mean? I'm afraid you're not responsible for what you're saying.
I must pay. It's my plain duty. Gordon is dead. What use is my life to me or to anyone else? But I must make it of use. I must learn to give myself. To give and give until I can make that gift of myself for a man's happiness without scruple, without fear, without joy, except in his joy. When I've accomplished this, then I will have found myself. I can start on living my own life again. Don't you see? In the name of commonest decency and honor, I owe it to Gordon.
No, I can't see, nor can anyone else. I hope Gordon is in hell.
Give herself. Can she mean her body? What do you mean you owe it to Gordon?
Yes, how ridiculous. It seems to me when you gave him your love, he got more than he could have hoped.
I gave him? What did I give? It's what I didn't give. That last night before he sailed, in his arms until my body ached, kisses until my lips were numb, knowing, something in me knowing he would die, he would never kiss me again. All that last night Gordon wanted me. I knew it was only the honorable, code-bound Gordon commanding from his brain. No, you mustn't. You must respect her. You must wait until you have a marriage license.
Nina, this is really going too far.
Oh, now, Nina, you've been reading books. These don't sound like your thoughts.
Gordon wanted me. I wanted Gordon. I should have made him take me. I knew he was going to die, that happiness was calling me, never to call again if I refused. But I did refuse. I didn't make him take me. Why did I refuse? What was that cowardly something in me that said, no, you mustn't? What would your father say?
Nina, I really can't listen.
And that is exactly what my father did say. Wait, he told Gordon. Wait for Nina until the war is over, and you have a good job and can afford a marriage license.
Nina,
Don't take her seriously, Professor. I wish I were out of this. I wish I hadn't come here today.
Don't lie anymore, Father. I know now why Gordon dropped all idea of marriage before he left. How unfair to me he suddenly decided it would be. Unfair to me? That is humorous. To think I might have had happiness. Gordon, and now Gordon's child. You told him it would be unfair. You put him on his honor, didn't you?
Yes, I did it for your sake, Nina.
It's too late for lies, Father.
Then let us say I persuaded myself it was for your sake. That may be true. You're young, you think one can live with truth very well. It is also true, I was jealous of Gordon. I was alone and I wanted to keep your love. I hated him as one hates a thief one may not accuse nor punish. I did my best to prevent your marriage. And I was glad when he died. Is that what you wish me to say?
Yes. Now I can begin to forget I hated you. You were braver than I, at least.
I wanted to live comforted by your love until the end. In short, I am a man who happens to be your father. Forgive that man.
In short, forgive us our possessing as we forgive those who possessed before us. Mother must be wondering what keeps me. It's time for tea. I must go home.
Oh, I forgive you. But do you understand now? I must find some way to give myself to Gordon still. I must pay my debt so I can forgive myself.
Yes.
Mary will take care of you.
Mary will do very well, I'm sure.
Quite so, you two, but isn't all this nonsense? Nina will be back in a couple of months. What with the depressing heat and humidity and the even more depressing Halton Lane?
No. Nina must stay away until she gets well. This time I do speak for her sake.
I'll take the 9:40 tonight. You must help me pack, Charlie.
Well, I don't understand all this.
But someday I'll read it in one of your books, and you will have made it so simple and easy to understand, I won't even recognize it, let alone understand it, dear old Charlie.
Damn in hell, dear old Charlie.
3 weeks now, new term. I shall have to be looking over my notes. Grass parched in the middle. Tom forgotten sprinkler. Careless. Ah, there goes Mr. Davis of the bank. Bank. My salary will go further now. Books I really need. All bosh, two can live as cheaply as one. Ah, there are worse things than being a trained nurse. Good background of discipline. She needs it. Well, I'm glad we had it out. His ghost will be gone now. No more Gordon, Gordon, Gordon. Love and praise and tears all for Gordon. Mary will do very well by me. I'll have more leisure, peace of mind. And Nina will come home. She's well again. The old Nina. My little Nina. She knows, and she forgave me. She said so. Said. Could she really? Don't you imagine, deep in her heart, she still must hate? Oh, God. I feel cold, alone. This home is abandoned. House is empty, full of death. There's a pain in my heart. Nina!
Yes, Father, did you want me?
No, never mind. I just wanted to remind you to call for a taxi in good time.
I won't forget.
.30 just. 9:40 the train, then Nina no more. 4 hours more. And goodbye, a kiss. Nothing more ever to say to each other. And I shall die in here someday. Alone, gasp, cry out for help. President of the university will speak at the funeral. Nina will be here again. Nina in black. Too late. Nina. Stetit unus in arcem, erectus capitis victorque, sidra mittit sideros oculos, propiusque ad spectat Olympum inquiditque Jovem.
Prophetic professor. He said, shortly after Nina went away, someday in here, you'll find me. No. Let Mary go. I wouldn't know what to do. Take her in my arms right now, kiss her. Or wait until she... Someone with her. It's a man. I thought she'd be alone.
Charlie?
In here, in the study, Nina.
Hello, Charlie. He's dead, Mary says. I brought Dr. Darrell. I thought there might be a chance.
Why did she have to bring that Darrell with her?
His books. His chair. He always sat there. There's his table. Little Nina was never allowed to touch anything. She used to sit in his lap, warm in his love, safe drifting into sleep. Daddy's girl, aren't you? His home. My home. He's dead. My father. Yes, I hear you, little Nina, but I don't understand one word of it. Sorry, Father, you've been dead for me a long time. When Gordon died, all men died. What did you feel? For me, then, nothing. Now I feel nothing. It's too bad. When I said goodbye that time, I had a premonition I'd never see him again.
You never tried to see him, Nina. I'm sorry. It's rotten of me to say that.
I didn't want him to see what he would have thought was me. That's the other side of it. You can't dissect into words from here, Charlie. Is he upstairs? I'll take Ned up. I might as well.
That isn't Nina. They've killed her soul down there. Who's that?
It's all right. It's me. I mean, Miss Leeds told me to come in here. I guess you don't remember me, Mr. Marsden. Miss Leeds introduced us one day at the hospital. You were leaving just as I came in. Evans is my name.
Oh, of course. At first, I couldn't place you.
I sort of feel I'm butting in here.
Not at all. Sit down. This is certainly no giant intellect. Overgrown boy. Likeable quality, though.
Giving me the once-over. He seems like a good egg. Nina says he is. I suppose I ought to say something about his books, but I can't even remember a title of one. You've known Nina, Miss Leeds, ever since she was a kid, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. How long have you known her?
Well, really only since she's been at the hospital. Although I met her once years ago at a prom with Gordon Shaw.
Oh, you knew Gordon?
Sure thing. I was in his class. He sure was a wonder, wasn't he?
Gordon über alles forever. I begin to appreciate the professor's viewpoint. Fine boy. Did you know him well?
Well, no. The crowd he went with were mostly fellas who were good at sports, and I always was a dud. I was always one of the first to get bounced off the squat in any sport, but I never quit trying anyway.
Well, the sport hero doesn't usually star after college.
Well, Gordon did. He was an ace. Even the Huns respected him.
This Gordon worshipper must be the apple of Nina's eye. Were you in the Army?
Yes, infantry, but I never got to the front, never saw anything exciting. Won't tell him I tried for flying service, couldn't make the physical exam, never made anything I wanted.
How did you happen to come out here tonight?
Well, I was calling on Nina when your wire came. Ned thought I'd better come along, too. Might be of some use.
Dr. Darrell?
Yeah.
Is he a close friend of yours?
Well, sort of. We roomed in the same dorm at college. He was a senior when I was a freshman. He used to help me along in lots of ways. He took pity on me. I was so green. And then about a year ago, when I went to the hospital to visit a fellow who'd been in my outfit, I ran into him again. But I wouldn't say Ned was close to anyone. He's a dyed-in-the-wool doc. He's only close to whatever's the matter with you. Yeah, but don't get me wrong about him. He's the best egg ever. Oh, you know him, don't you?
Barely. Nina introduced us once. He's upstairs, alone with her.
I don't want him to get the wrong idea of Ned. Ned's my best friend. He's doing all he can to help me with Nina. He says he thinks she'll marry me in the end. Oh, God, if she only would. I wouldn't expect her to love me at first, to be happy only to take care of her.
Is your friend, the doctor, close to Miss Leeds?
Huh? Oh, yes. Well, he's always trying to bully her into taking better care of herself, but she only laughs at him. It'd be much better if she'd take his advice.
No doubt.
She's not herself, Mr. Marsden, and I think nursing all those poor guys keeps the war before her when she ought to forget it. She ought to give up nursing and be nursed for a change. That's my idea.
My opinion. Exactly. If she'd settle down here, I could come over every day.
Well, he certainly seems all for me, so far. Mr. Marsden, there's something you ought to know, I think. You see, Nina talks a lot about you. I know how much she thinks of you. And now her old man, her father's dead.
What's this? Proposal in form to me for her hand. Father, Charlie, now, eh?
I know this is hardly the proper time.
Perhaps I can anticipate. You want to tell me you're in love with Nina?
Yes. And I've asked her to marry me.
What did she say?
Nothing. She just smiles.
Well, what do you expect? Surely you know. She still loves Gordon.
Oh, sure I do, and I admire her for it. Most girls forget too easily. And I know I'm an awful washout compared to him, but I love her as much as he did, or anyone could, and I wouldn't ask for anything in return except the right to take care of her. I never think of her that way. She's too beautiful and wonderful. Not that I don't hope she'd come to love me in time.
Just what do you expect me to do about all this?
Well, well, nothing, sir. I just thought you ought to know.
He thinks he means that. Pure love. It's easy for him to talk. He doesn't know life. But it might be good for Nina. If she were married to this simpleton, would she be faithful? And then God, that's a vile thought. I don't mean that. You see, there's very little I can do about it. If Nina will, she will, and if she won't, she won't. But I can wish you good luck.
Well, thanks. That's darn fine of you, Mr. Marsden.
I think we ought to drop the subject, don't you? We're forgetting that her father...
Oh, yes, sure. I'm a damn fool. Excuse me.
Amusing, these young doctors. Perspire with the effort to appear cool. Writing a prescription. Cough medicine for the corpse, perhaps. Good looking. More or less attractive to women, I dare say.
Here, Sam. Run along up the street and get this filled.
Oh, sure. I'm glad of the chance for a walk.
It's for Nina. She's got to get some sleep tonight. This Marsden doesn't like me. That's evident. But he interests me. Read his books. Wanted to know his bearing on Nina's case. His novels, just well-written surface. No depth, no digging underneath. Why? Has the talent, but doesn't dare. Afraid to meet himself somewhere. One of those poor devils who go through life trying not to discover which sex they belong to.
Giving me the fishy diagnosing eye they practice at medical school. Like freshmen from Iowa cultivating broad A's at Harvard. What's his specialty? Neurologist, I think. I hope not psychoanalyst. A lot to account for Herr Freud. Punishment to fit his crimes, be forced to sit eternally during breakfast while innumerable plain ones tell him dreams about snakes. What an easy cure-all. Sex, the philosopher's stone.
Must pitch into him about Nina. Have to have his help. There's damn little time to convince him. He's the type you have to explode a bomb under to get them to move. But not too big a bomb. They blow to pieces easily. Nina has gone to pot again. Not that her father's death is a shock in the usual sense of grief. I wish to God it were. No, it's a shock because it's finally convinced her that she can't feel anything anymore. That's what she's doing upstairs right now. Trying to goad herself into feeling something.
I think you're mistaken. Nina loved her father.
I can't waste time being sentimental, Marsden. Nina will be down any minute, and I've got a lot to talk over with you. Look, Nina has real affection for you, and I imagine you have for her. Then you'll want as much as I do to get her straightened out. She ought to have every chance for a happy life. But the way she's conditioned now, there's no chance. She's piled on too many destructive experiences. A few more, and she'll dive for the gutter, just to get the security that comes from knowing she's touched bottom and there's no further to go.
Look, I'm damned if I'll listen to this ridiculous statement.
How do you know it's ridiculous? What do you know of Nina since she left home? But she hadn't been nursing with us for 3 days before I realized that she really ought to be a patient. Ever since then, I've studied her case. So I think it's up to you to listen.
I'm listening.
How much need I tell him? Can't tell him the raw truth about her promiscuity. He isn't built to face reality. No writer is outside his books. Have to tone it down for him, but not too much. Nina has been giving way more and more to a morbid longing for martyrdom. And the reason for it's obvious. Gordon left without, let's say, marrying her. The war killed him. She was left, suspended. Then she began to blame herself and to want to sacrifice herself, and at the same time to give happiness to fellow war victims by pretending to love them. It's a pretty idea, but it hasn't worked out. She hasn't convinced the men of her love or herself of her good intentions. And each experience of this kind has only left her more a prey to a guilty conscience than before, and more determined to punish herself.
What does he mean? How far did she? How many? May I ask on what specific actions of hers this theory of yours is based?
On her evident craving to make an exhibition of kissing, necking, petting, whatever you call it, spooning in general, with any patient in the institution who got a case on her. Spooning is a rather mild word for her affairs, but strong enough for this ladylike soul.
He is lying. What's he trying to hide? Was he one of them, her lover? Then she mustn't go back to your hospital, that's certain.
You're quite right. And that brings me to what I want you to urge her to do.
Then he doesn't want her back. I think you exaggerate my influence.
Not a bit. You're the last link connecting her with the girl she used to be before Gordon's death. You're closely associated in her mind with that period of happy security. I know that from the way she talks about you. You're the only person she still respects and really loves. You needn't look frightened. I mean the sort of love she'd feel for an uncle.
Uncle Charlie now, damn him.
See, that's why I've done all this talking. You've got to help me snap her out of this.
And how, may I ask?
Well, it's only one way that I can see. Get her to marry Sam Evans.
Evans?
Yeah, Evans. He's in love with her, and she's fond of him. In a maternal way, of course, but that's just what she needs right now. Someone that she cares about to mother, boss, and keep her occupied. And still more important, this would give her the chance to have children. She needs normal love objects for the emotional life Gordon's death has blocked up in her. Now, marrying Sam ought to do the trick. It ought to. Naturally, no one can say for certain, but I think that his unselfish love, combined with her real liking for him, will gradually give her back a sense of security and a feeling of being worth something to life again. And once she's got that, she'll be saved. Doesn't that seem good sense to you?
I'm really in no position to say. I don't know anything about Evans, for one thing.
Well, I do. He's a fine, healthy boy, clean and unspoiled. You can take my word for that. And I'm convinced he's got the right stuff in him to succeed once he grows up and buckles down to work. See, right now, he's just a big kid. But all he needs is a little self-confidence and a sense of responsibility. He's holding down a fair job, too, considering he's only just started the advertising game. It's enough to keep them living. I'm prescribing for Sam, too, when I boost this wedding.
Do you know anything about his family? What kind of people?
I'm not acquainted with their social qualifications, if that's what you mean. They're upstate country people. fruit growers and farmers. Well off, I believe?
Have you suggested this match to Nina?
Yes. Good many times lately, in a half-joking way. If I were serious, she wouldn't listen. She'd say I was prescribing.
Do you know what I'm inclined to suspect, Doctor? That you may be in love with Nina yourself.
The deuce you do. What the devil makes you think that? I mean, not that any man mightn't fall in love with Nina. Most of them do. I just didn't happen to. And what's more, I never could. In my mind, she always belongs to Gordon. And I could never share a woman. Even with a ghost. Not to mention the living who've had her.
I appreciate your feelings about Gordon. I couldn't share with a ghost lover myself. That species of dead is too invulnerably alive. Even a doctor couldn't kill one, eh? Gordon is too egregious for a ghost. That was the way Nina's father felt about him, too. You didn't know her father, did you? Charming old fellow.
Yes, he's dead. My father, whose passion created me, who began me, he is ended. There is only his end living now, his death. It lives on to draw nearer me, to draw me nearer, to become my end. Oh, how we poor monkeys hide from ourselves behind the sounds called words.
How terrible she is. Who is she? Not my Nina. Nina? Oh.
Dear old Charlie.
Dear damned Charlie. Yes. Nina. Cara Nina. Right here.
You look frightened, Charlie. Do I seem strange? It's because I've suddenly seen the lies behind the sounds called words. You know, grief, sorrow, love, father. Those sounds our lips make and our hands write. Well, you ought to know. You work with them. Have you written a novel lately? Oh, but stop to think. You're the one person who couldn't know. For you, the lies have become the only truthful things. And that, I suppose, is the logical outcome to the whole evasive mess. Don't you understand me, Charlie? Say lie. Oh, lie. Now say life. Life. That's what life is. A long, drawn-out lie with a sniffling sigh at the end.
She's hard, like a whore, tearing your heart with dirty fingernails. My Nina.
Why don't you sit down, Nina? And give us two gentlemen a chance to sit down.
Oh, all right, Ned. Are you prescribing for me again? This is my pet doctor, Charlie. He wouldn't be happy in heaven unless God had called him in because he'd caught something. Did you ever know a young scientist? He believes if you pick up the lie to pieces, the pieces become the truth. I like him because he's so inhuman. He kissed me once in a moment of carnal weakness. I was as startled as if a mummy had done it, and he looked so disgusted with himself I had to laugh.
That's right. Rub it in. I'd forgotten about that kiss. I was sore at myself afterwards. She was so damned indifferent.
You know what I was doing upstairs? I was trying to pray. I tried hard to pray to the modern science god. I thought of a million light years leading to a spiral nebula, one universe among innumerable others. But how could that god care about our trifling misery of death born of birth? I couldn't believe in him. I wouldn't if I could. I prefer to imitate his indifference, prove I have that one trait at least in common.
Nina, why don't you lie down?
Oh, let me talk, Charlie. They're only words, remember? So many, many words jammed up into thoughts in my poor head. You'd better let them overflow or they'll burst the dam. I wanted to believe in any god at any price. A heap of stones, a mud image, a drawing on a wall, a fish, a snake, a bird, a baboon, even a good man preaching the simple platitudes of truth. Those gospel words we love to hear, but whose meaning we pass on to spooks to live by.
Nina, you want to stop talking. You'll work yourself up into some sort of...
You poor fool. It would do her good to talk this out of her system. I think I'll go stretch my legs.
Oh, come now. I'm sure Nina would much rather...
let him go. I've said everything I can ever say to him. I want to talk to you, Charlie.
Here. Now, what I hoped. She and I
why have you always been so timid, Charlie? What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of life, Nina.
I know. The mistake began when God was created in a male image. Of course, women would always see him that way, but men should have been gentlemen enough, remembering their mothers, to have made God a woman. But the God of gods, the boss, has always been a man. That makes life so perverted and death so unnatural. We should have imagined life created in the birth pain of God the Mother. Then we would know that our life's rhythm beats from her great heart, torn by the agony of love and birth. And we would feel that death meant reunion with her, a passing back into her substance, blood of her blood again, peace of her peace. Wouldn't that be more logical and satisfying than God the male, whose chest thunders with egotism and is too hard for tired heads and thoroughly comfortless, wouldn't it, Charlie?
Yes, it would. It would, Nina.
Oh, God, Charlie, I want to believe in something. I want to believe in something so I can feel he's dead, my father, and I can't feel anything, Charlie. I can't feel anything at all.
There, don't. No, please don't cry, Nina. You'll make yourself sick. Come on. Get up. Do. Here, as I dreamed, with a deeper sweetness. This is all my desire. I'm this kind of lover. She is my girl, not woman, my little girl. And I'm brave now because of a little girl's pure love. There, Nina. Cara, Nina. This will never do. This will never do. I can't permit it.
Oh, Charlie, you are so kind. I have wanted you so.
You've wanted me.
Yes, horribly. I've been so homesick. I wanted to run home and fess up how bad I've been so I could be punished. For I've got to be punished out of mercy for me. And now, Father dead, you are the only one. You will punish me, won't you? Or show me how to punish myself. You've got to if you love me.
If I love her, oh, I love her. Anything, Nina. Anything you ask.
Oh, thank you. I knew you would. Dear old Charlie. What is it?
Nothing. It's a twinge. Rheumatic's getting old, Nina. Dear old Charlie descended again into hell. What do you want to be punished for, Nina?
For playing this silly slut, Charlie. For giving my cool, clean body to men with hot hands and greedy eyes that they call love.
You mean you... But not Darrell.
No, how could I? The war hadn't wounded him. But with others, 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, I forget. Count them all as one, and that one a ghost of nothing, that is to me. They were important to themselves, if I remember rightly, but I forget.
Why did you do this, Nina?
God knows, Charlie. Perhaps I knew at the time, but I've forgotten. It's all mixed up. There was a desire to be kind, but it's horribly hard to give anything and frightful to receive. And to give love, oneself, not in this world. Oh, I knew it was a stupid, morbid business, that I was more maimed than they were, really, that the war had blown my heart and insides out. But I kept on from one to one like a stupid, driven animal. Until one night, not long ago, I dreamed Gordon dived down from the sky in flames and looked at me with such sad, burning eyes. When I awoke, I was crying, my own eyes burning. And I saw what a fool I'd been. A guilty fool. So you will be kind and punish me, won't you?
Oh, how I'd love to hate this little whore. And I could punish. I wish her father were alive now. He's dead. There's only you, she said. Dear old Father Charlie now. That's how she wants me. Well, under the circumstances, having weighed the pros and cons, so to speak, I think decided the most desirable course.
Oh, Charlie, you sound so like Father.
Is for you to marry that young Evans. He's a splendid chap. Clean and boyish with real stuff in him to make a career for himself if he finds a helpmeet to inspire his best efforts and bring his latent abilities to the surface.
Sam is a nice boy. It would be a career for me, bringing his career to the surface. But I don't love him, Father.
But you like him. And he loves you devotedly, and it's time you were having children. And when children come, love comes, you know.
Yes, I must have children. I must give myself. I am sick of sickness.
Then it's settled.
Yes. Thank you, Father. I don't think you've punished me nearly enough, but I'll never do it again, I promise. Never, never.
She's tired. She's had a hard day of it, poor girl.
I was
I'll carry her up to her room.
Here's the... Oh, shh. Did she faint?
Shh. She's asleep. She cried. And then she fell asleep like a little girl. But first, we had a word about you, Evans. And I think you have every reason to hope.
Oh, thanks. I don't know how to thank you, Mr.
I
Marsden.
must go home now. My mother will be waiting up for me. I'll just take her up to her room, put her on her bed, and put something over her.
Can't I help you, Mr. Marsden?
I cannot help myself. I think you better just call me Charlie after this.
Oh, good egg. Good old Charlie.
In a few years, you won't have to worry one way or another about the darned old apple crop. Now, I'll be able to take care of you then. Well, why? To show you Cole? He's the manager and the best egg ever. He called me into his office, told me he'd had his eye on me, that my stuff was exactly what they wanted, and he thought I had the makings of a real find. So how's that? That's certainly fair enough, isn't it?
That's fine, Sammy. I do hope I'm wrong. But that old dread took me the minute she stepped in the door. I don't think she's told Sammy yet, but I gotta make sure.
I bet you haven't heard a word I've said. Are you still worrying about how the darn apples are going to turn out?
Yes, I did, Sammy. Every word. That's just what I was thinking about. How proud I am you're doing so wonderfully well.
Well, you never guess it from the gloomy way you looked. And Cole asked me if I was married. He seemed to take a real personal interest. He said he was glad to hear it because marriage is what put the right kind of ambition into a fellow. Unselfish ambition, working for his wife and not just himself. He even asked if we were expecting an addition to the family.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you that myself, Sammy. Nina, isn't going to have a baby, is she?
Why, you mean, is she now? I don't think so, Mother.
You don't know. There's that much to be thankful for, anyway.
If that had only happened soon. Nina's begun to love me. A little. I felt it the last 2 months. If that had happened, then I'd feel sure to be there. Half Nina, half me, living proof. Why do you ask me that, Mother? Do you think...
Look here, your friend. He's just getting his car out. You drive to town with him. Give me a chance to get to know my daughter-in-law and call her to account for how well she's taking care of you.
Oh, more than I deserve. She's an angel, Mother. I know you'll love her.
Oh, I do already, Sammy. She's so pretty and sweet.
Oh. I'll tell her that. I'm going out this way and kiss her goodbye.
He's happy. That's all that matters. Being happy. If only she isn't going to have a baby. Only she don't care so much about having one.
Goodbye, Mother.
I've got to have it out with her. Got to. There's no other way. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Mother?
It's a real fine day, isn't it? I ought to have been here and got you breakfast, but I was out gallivanting around the place with Sammy. I hope you found everything you wanted.
Indeed I did, and I ate so much I'm ashamed of myself. See, I'm still at it.
Good for you.
But I should apologize for coming down so late. I couldn't get to sleep until after daylight somehow.
You couldn't sleep? Why? Did you feel anything funny about this house?
No, why? How her face changes, such sad eyes.
Got to start in to tell her. Got to.
That sick, dead feeling when something's going to happen. I felt it before I got the cable about Gordon. Sam said you wanted to talk to me.
Yes. You love my boy, don't you?
Why, of course. No, it's not a lie. I do love him, the father of my baby.
Are you going to have a baby, Nina?
Yes, Mother.
Don't you think it's too soon? Don't you think it'll be a drag on him and you? Why don't you just go on being happy together, just you two?
No, I don't think any of those things, Mrs. Evans. I want my baby beyond everything. We both do.
I know, but you can't. You've got to make up your mind that you can't. Tell her. Make her suffer what I was made to suffer. I've been too lonely.
I knew it out of a blue sky black. What do you mean? How can you say such a thing?
You just can't.
But I can't. I mean, I already have. I am. Didn't you understand me?
I know it's hard, but you can't go on.
I don't believe you know what you're saying. It's too terrible that you, Sam's own mother... How would you have felt when you were having Sam if someone had come to you and said that...
Now's my chance. They did say it. Sam's own father did. My husband. And I said it to myself. And I did all I could. All Sam's father could think of, so's I wouldn't. But we didn't know enough. And right until the time the pains come on, I prayed that Sammy'd be born dead. And Sam's own father prayed. But Sammy was born healthy and smiling, and we just had to love him and live in fear. He doubled the torment of fear we lived in. And that's what you'd be doing. And Sammy, he'd go the way his father went. And your baby, you'd be bringing it into torment. I tell you, it'd be a crime worse than murder. So you just can't, Nina.
Don't listen to her. She's trying to kill my baby. What do you mean? Why can't you speak plainly? Oh, I think you are horrible. Praying your baby would be born dead? That's a lie. You couldn't.
I know what she's doing now. Just what I did. Trying not to believe. But I'll make her. She's got to suffer too. I've been too lonely. She's got to share and help me save my Sammy. I thought I was plain, but I'll be plainer. Only remember, it's a family secret, and now you're one of the family. My husband's mother, she was an only child, died in an asylum, and her father before her. I know that for a fact. And my husband's sister, Sammy's aunt, she's out of her mind. I didn't know about the Evanses until after I married my husband. He came to the town I lived in. No one there knew about the Evanses. He didn't tell me until after we were married. He asked me to forgive him. Said he loved me so much he'd have gone mad without me. Said I was his only hope of salvation. So I forgave him. I loved him an awful lot. I said to myself, I'll be his salvation, and maybe I could have been if we hadn't had Sammy born. My husband kept real well up to then. We'd swore we'd never have children. We never forgot to be careful for 2 whole years. Then, one night, we'd both gone to a dance. We both had a little punch to drink, just enough to forget. And driving home in the moonlight. That moonlight. Such little things at the back of big things. I don't believe you. I won't believe you. My husband, Sammy's father, in spite of all we fought against it, finally gave in to it when Sammy was only 8. He couldn't keep up anymore, living in fear for Sammy. Every time he was sick or had a headache or bumped his head or started crying or screamed and had a nightmare or said something queer, as children do naturally. Living like that with that fear is awful torment. I know that. I went through it by his side. It nearly drove me crazy, too. But I didn't have it in my blood, and that's why I'm telling you. You've got to see. You can't, Nina.
I don't believe you. I don't believe Sam would ever have married me if he knew.
Who said Sammy knew? He don't know a single thing about it. That's been the work of my life, keeping him from knowing. When his father gave up and went off into it, I sent Sammy straight off to boarding school. I told him his father was sick. And a little while after, I told him he was dead. And from then on, until his father did really die, during Sammy's 2nd year in college, I kept him away at school in winter and camp in summers. I went to see him. I never let him come home. It was hard. Giving up Sammy, making him forget he had a mother. But here's what I've come to think since, Nina. I'm certain sure my husband might have kept his mind with the help of my love if I hadn't had Sammy. And if I'd never had Sammy, I'd never have loved Sammy or missed him, would I? And I'd have kept my husband.
And I thought Sam was so healthy and normal and sane, not like me. And he would give me healthy, happy children, and I would forget myself in them and learn to love him.
Learn to? You told me you did love Sammy.
No, I don't. I won't. I'll leave him.
You can't. He'd go crazy, sure. Then you'd be a devil. Don't you see how much he loves you?
Well, I don't love him. I only married him because he needed me, and I needed children. And now you tell me I have to kill my baby. Oh, yes, I see I have to. You don't have to argue anymore. I love it too much ever to let it run that chance. And I hate it now because it's sick. It's not my baby, it's his.
I can't ask you not to leave him if you don't love him. But you oughtn't to have married him when you didn't love him. And it'll be your fault what'll happen.
What will happen? Sam will go along as before. And it's not my fault anyway. It's not my fault. She's right. It's not Sam's fault. It's mine. I used him to save myself. I acted the coward again as I did with Gordon.
You know what'll happen if you leave him, after all I've told you. And you'll learn to love him if you give up enough for him. You give your life to Sammy, and you'll love him same as you love yourself. You'll have to. That's sure as death.
And you found peace?
There's peace in the green fields of Eden, they say. You gotta die to find out. But I can say I feel proud of having lived fair to them that gave me love and trusted in me.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? Lived fair, pride, trust. Who's speaking to me? Gordon? Oh, Gordon, you mean I must give Sam the life I didn't give to you? Sam loved you, too. He said, if we have a boy, we'll name him Gordon, in Gordon's honor. Gordon's honor. What must I do now in your honor, Gordon? Yes, I see I must. All right, Mother, I'll stay with Sam. There's nothing else I can do, is there? It isn't his fault, poor boy. But I'll be so lonely. I'll have lost my baby. How can I keep on living?
Now she knows my suffering. Now I got to help. There must be a way, somehow. I remember when I was carrying Sam. Sometimes I'd forget I was a wife. I'd only remember the child in me. And I used to wish that I'd gone out deliberate in our first year, without my husband knowing, to find a man, a healthy male to breed by, same as we do with stock. And if I didn't love that other man, nor him me, where would be the harm? But then God would whisper, it'd be a sin, adultery, the worst sin. But after he'd gone, I'd whisper back again to myself, but then I'd have a healthy child. I needn't be afraid. But I was too afraid of God then, ever to have done it.
I don't believe in God the Father.
Then it'd be easy for you. I don't believe in him neither. Not anymore. Being happy. That's the nearest we can ever come to knowing what's good. Being happy, that's good. The rest is just talk. I love my boy, Sammy. I know how much he wants you to have a baby. Sammy's got to feel sure you love him to be happy. Anything you can do to make him happy is good, Nina, is good. I don't care what. You've got to have a healthy baby sometime, so as you can both be happy. It's your rightful duty.
Yes, Mother. I must be happy. It is my right. It is my duty. Poor baby, I'm forgetting you. I feel you beat against my heart for mercy.
I know what you're suffering. And I wouldn't say what I just said now, only I know us two mustn't see each other ever again. You and Sammy have got to forget me.
No.
Oh, yes, you will. Easy. People forget everything. They got to, poor people. And I'm saying what I said about a healthy baby so as you remember it when you need to. After you've forgotten. This one.
Don't, Mother, please.
My poor child. You're like the daughter of my sorrow. You're closer to me now than ever Sammy could be. I want you to be happy.
The old man turns over in his grave at my writing ads in his study. Well, maybe that's why I can't. Bum influence.
How weak he is. He'll never do anything, never give me my desire. If he'd only fall in love with someone else, not be here in my father's room. If he'd disappear, leave me free, if he'd die. Oh, I must stop these thoughts. I don't mean it. Poor Sam, trying so hard, loving me so much. I give so little, it isn't fair. I must try, I must.
Oh, hello, dear. I thought you were lying down. Did the noise of my typing bother you? I'm terribly sorry.
Why is he always so cringing? There's nothing to be terribly sorry about. Goodness, Sam, how tragic you can be about nothing at all.
I know how unpleasant it must be for you having me drag my work out here trying to pound out rotten ads. Trying is true. I wouldn't do it except Cole gave me a warning to buck up or get out.
Well, it isn't a job to worry much about losing, is it?
Well, no, not much money, but I used to think there was a fine chance to rise there. Of course, that's my fault. I haven't made good somehow.
How can I be so cruel? He's so defenseless. Poor baby. Poor Sam.
But I can get another job. Just as good, all right. Maybe a lot better.
Certainly you can, and I'm sure you're not going to lose this one. You're always anticipating trouble, and it's not your fault, you big booby. It's mine. I know how hard it makes everything being tied to a wife who's too sick to be a wife. You should have married some big, strapping mother.
Bunk. All the other women in the world aren't worth your little finger. It's you who ought to have married someone worthwhile, not a poor fish like me. But I love you as much as anyone could, no matter what he was.
And I love you too, Sam. At these moments, I almost do as his mother loves him, but that's not enough for him, she said. Sammy's got to feel sure you love him to be happy. I must try and make him feel sure. I want you to be happy, Sam.
Oh, I am. 100 times more than I deserve.
Oh, shush.
Oh.
I promised her. I couldn't see then how hard it would be to let him love me after his baby was gone. How hard to keep on living after that operation. Gordon's spirit followed me from room to room, poor, reproachful ghost. What would your honor say now, Gordon? Stick to him, play the game. I am sticking, but he's not happy. I am playing the game. Then why do I keep myself from him? Doesn't my boy want to sleep with me again sometime soon?
Oh, that'd be wonderful, Nina. Are you sure you really want me to, that you feel well enough?
Yes, I really want you to. I feel well enough. He'll be happy now until he begins to feel guilty again because I'm not pregnant. Poor Sam, if he only knew the precautions. As if I wouldn't rather die than chance that happening ever again. Oh, God, what a tragic joke on both of us. I wanted my baby so. His mother said, you've got to have a healthy baby sometime. It's your rightful duty. That seemed so right then, but now it seems cowardly to betray poor Sam. And vile to give myself without love or desire. Must be 8:30. Charlie's coming over. He said he'd bring his suggestions on my outline for Gordon's biography.
Always happens. As soon as we get close, something comes between. Well, say, I forgot to tell you, Ned's coming out tonight.
Ned Darrell?
Sure. I happened to run into him the other day and invited him. He said Saturday evening, couldn't tell what train, said never mind meeting him.
Why didn't you tell me this before, you big booby?
Why?
Oh, it's all right, but it's just like you. Now someone will have to run down to the store. I'll have to get the spare room ready.
Well, I'll help.
You will do nothing of the kind. You'll stay right down here and cover up my absence. Thank heavens Charlie won't stay if Ned's here. There's one of them now. Come up and tell me if it's Ned and get rid of Charlie.
Well, she seems much better tonight. Happier. I must give Ned a good chance to talk to her. Come on in, Charlie. Nina's upstairs lying down.
Oh, by all means, don't disturb her. I just dropped by to bring back her outline with the suggestions I'd made. I couldn't have stayed more than a moment anyway. Mother's a little under the weather these days.
That's too bad.
Nothing serious. Just a little indigestion, but it worries her terribly. That dull, constant pain. I don't like it. And she won't see anyone but old Dr. Tippett's.
Well, I suppose you've got to be careful of every little thing when you get to her age.
Her age? Mother isn't so old.
Well, she's over 65, isn't she?
Oh, you're quite out there. She's under 65, and her health in spurts no more than 50. Everyone remarks that. Why do I lie about her age? I must be on edge.
What's all the fuss? As if I gave a damn if the old girl was a million. I'll show this to Nina first thing in the morning.
Righto. Perhaps you better have a look while I'm here and see if it's clear. I've written on the margin and see if there's anything you can't make out.
All right.
What a mess they've made of the professor's study. Poor professor.
Dead and forgotten and his tomb desecrated. Does Sam write his ads of a weekend here now? The final touch. And Nina labors with love at Gordon's biography, whom the professor hated. Life is so full of a number of things. Why does everyone in the world think they can write? I only have myself to blame. Why the devil did I suggest it to her? Because I hoped my helping her while Sam was away in the city would bring us alone together. I made that suggestion before she had the abortion performed. How do you know? Because I know there are psychic affinities, her body confessed. And since then, I felt an aversion, as if she were a criminal. She is. Perhaps afraid it would spoil her figure, her flesh, her power to enslave men's senses. Really? To have such thoughts when Mother is sick, I should be thinking only of her. It's none of my business, anyway. Look at him. He'll never suspect anything. What a simple Simon. He adored Gordon as a newsboy does a champion pugilist. And Nina writes of Gordon as if he'd been a demigod. Did I tell you I once looked up Gordon's family in Beachhampton? A truly deplorable lot. When I remembered Gordon and looked at his father, I had either to suspect a lover in the woodpile or believe in an immaculate conception. That wasn't until I saw his mother, and then a stork became the only conceivable explanation.
I never saw his folks. Well, I can make this out all right.
I'm glad it's understandable.
I'll show this to Nina in the morning, and I hope your mother's feeling better tomorrow.
All right, I'm going. Why didn't you tell me if I was interrupting your writing?
Oh, come on, Charlie, don't get peevish. You know I didn't mean that. Oh, hello, that's Ned. You remember Darrell? He's coming out for a little visit. Excuse me.
What's he doing here? Have they been meeting? Perhaps he was the one who performed the... No. It was his idea she should have a child. It's all such a sordid mess. I don't want to meet Darrell. I must go home. Wait, I could ask him about Mother. Good idea.
Ned, you remember Charlie Marsden?
How are you, Doctor? Hello.
I'll tell Nina you're here, Ned.
I was on the point of leaving when you rang, but I thought I'd stay and renew our acquaintance.
Neat. Suspiciously neat. It's an old maid who seduces himself in his novels. I'd like a chance to study him more closely.
What a bore. He might say something. I was going to ask you a favor, a word of advice. As to the best specialist, the very best, it would be possible to consult.
On what?
My mother has a pain in her stomach.
Possibly she eats too much.
She doesn't eat enough to keep a canary alive. It's a dull, constant pain. It worries her terribly. Of course, she's terrified by the idea of cancer, but that's rot. She's never had a day's sickness in her life.
She's showing more intelligence about her pain than you are.
I don't understand you. Quite. You mean you think...
It's possible. Explode a bomb under him, as I did once before.
That's nonsense.
People who are afraid to face unpleasant possibilities until it's too late commit more murders and suicide than... Look, Dr. Schultz is your man. Take her to see him tomorrow.
Damn it, you're condemning without... You've no damn right.
And I thought he was so ingrown he didn't care a damn about anybody. His mother. I beg your pardon, Marsden. I only wanted to drive it in that all delay is dangerous. Your mother's pain may be due to any number of harmless causes, but you owe it to her to be sure. Here.
Thank you. I'll take her to see him tomorrow.
Charlie, I don't mean to hurry you, but Nina wants some things at the store before it closes, and if you'd give me a lift...
Come along. Good night, Doctor. Thank you.
Good night.
And Nina will be right down. Now, for Pete's sake, have a good heart-to-heart talk with her.
Oh, all right. Just run along. Always liked Sam. Don't know why exactly. He said Nina had gotten into a bad state again. What happened to their marriage? Felt a bit sorry for myself at their wedding. Not that I'd ever fallen, but I did envy him in a way. She always had strong physical attraction for me. The time I kissed her. One reason I've steered clear since. Take no chances on emotional didos. Need all my mind on my work. Got rid of even that slight suspicion. Forgotten her completely. She's a strange girl. Interesting case. Can't understand her not having a child. So obviously the sensible thing. It's probably why. To expect common sense of people proves you're lacking it in yourself.
Hello, Ned. Well, I'm certainly glad to see you again after all these years.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as all that, has it? Wonderful looking as ever. Sam is a lucky devil.
Strong hands like Gordon's take hold of you. I ought to cut you dead after the shameful way you ignored us.
I really meant to write.
Well, what do you suspect is wrong with the patient now, Doctor? Oh, sit down, Ned. I suppose you can't help your diagnosing stare.
Same old unjust accusation as always. You were always reading diagnosis into me, when what I was really thinking is what wonderful eyes you had. Or what a becoming gown, or...
What a becoming alibi you could cook up. I know you. But you are forgiven if you can explain why you've never been to see us.
Honestly, Nina, I've been so rushed with work, I haven't had a chance to go anywhere.
Or an inclination?
Well, maybe.
Do you really like the Institute so much? Is it the big opportunity you always wanted?
I think it is.
Well, you are the taking kind for whom opportunities are made.
I hope so.
I wish that could be said of more of us. Meaning myself.
Meaning Sam, that doesn't look hopeful for the future of wedded bliss. But I heard you were taking an opportunity to go in for literature, collaborating with Marsden.
Oh, no. Charlie will only advise. He'd never deign to appear as co-author. Besides, he never appreciated the real Gordon. No one did except me.
Gordon myth as strong as ever. Sam certainly appreciated him, didn't he?
Sam, he's the exact opposite in every way.
These heroes die hard. You are going ahead with the biography, though, aren't you? I think you should.
For the good of my soul, Doctor. Oh, I expect I will. I really don't know. I don't have that much time. The duties of a wife. If it isn't too rude to inquire, aren't you getting yourself engaged to some fair lady or other?
Not on your life. Not till I'm 35, at least.
Oh. Then you don't believe in taking your own medicine? Why, Doctor, think of how much good it would do you if you had a nice girl to love, or was it learn to love, whose character you could shape and whose life you could guide and make what you pleased, in whose unselfish devotion you could find peace. And you really ought to have a baby, Doctor. You'll never know what life is. You'll never be really happy until you have a baby, a fine, healthy baby.
I recognize my own arguments. Was I really wrong on every point, Nina?
On every single point, Doctor.
But how? I mean, you haven't given the baby end of it a chance, have you?
Oh, haven't I? I'll have you know I'm not destined to bear babies, Doctor.
What's that? Why not? She must mean Sam, that he... Why don't you begin at the beginning and tell me all about it? I feel responsible.
You are! And then again, you're not. You didn't know. No one could know.
Know what? She must mean no one could know that Sam wasn't... But I might have guessed it from his general weakness. Poor unlucky devil. Tell me. I want to help you, Nina.
It's too late, Ned. I've suddenly thought. Sam said he happened to run into you. That isn't so, is it? He went to see you and told you how worried he was about me, didn't he? Oh, I don't mind. Really rather touching. Oh, well, since you're out here professionally and my husband wants me to consult you, you may as well hear the whole case history. I warn you, it isn't very pretty, Doctor, but then life doesn't seem to be pretty, does it? And after all, you aided and abetted God the Father in making this mess. I hope it teaches you to be less cocksure in future. You proceeded most unscientifically, Doctor. When we went to visit Sam's mother, I'd known for 2 months I was going to have a baby.
Well, then you actually were.
Oh, Ned, I loved it more than I've ever loved anything in my life, even Gordon. I loved it so much I sometimes thought Gordon must be the real father. That he must have come to me in a dream while I was lying asleep beside Sam. And I was happy then. I almost loved Sam. I felt he was a good husband.
Ah, the hero again. Comes to her bed, puts horns on poor Sam, becomes the father of his child. I'll be damned if hers isn't one of the most idiotic obsessions.
And then Sam's mother told me I couldn't have my baby. You see, Dr. Sam's great-grandfather died insane, and his grandmother died in an asylum, and his father was out of his mind for years before he died, so I had to agree it would be wrong. And I had an operation.
Good God, Nina, are you crazy? I simply can't believe it. It would be too hellish. Poor Sam, of all people. Nina, are you absolutely sure?
Absolutely, Doctor. Why, do you think it's I who'm crazy? Sam looks so normal and sane, doesn't he? He fooled you completely. You thought he would make me an ideal husband. And poor Sam is fooling himself because he doesn't know anything about all this, so you can't blame him, Doctor.
Good God, this is too awful. On top of everything else, how did she ever stand it? She'll lose her mind, too. It's all my fault. Nina, I'm so damn sorry. Look, there's only one possible thing to do now. You'll have to make Sam give you a divorce.
Yes? And then what would be his finish? No. I have enough guilt in my memory now, thank you. I'll stay with Sam. I promised his mother I'd make him happy. He's unhappy now because he thinks he can't give me a child, and I'm unhappy because I've lost my child, so I must have another baby somehow. Don't you think, Doctor, to make us both happy?
That look in her eyes, what does she want me to think?
That look in his eyes, what does he mean?
Why does she talk so much about happiness? Have I ever been happy? I don't know. What is happy? Nina, I don't know what to think.
But you must know what to think. I can't think for myself anymore. I need your advice. Your scientific advice this time, if you please, Doctor. I've told myself it's what I ought to do. Sam's own mother urged me to do it. It's sensible and kind and just and good. I've told myself this 1,000 times, but there's something in me that's afraid of something. I need the courage of someone who can stand outside and reason it out as though Sam and I were no more than guinea pigs. You've got to tell me what is the sane, the truly sane thing you understand that I must do for Sam's sake and my own.
What do I have to do? This is all my fault. Damn it, there's a buzzing in my ears. I've caught some fever. I swore to live coolly. Just let me see. A doctor must be in full possession of the facts if he is to advise. What is it precisely that Sam's wife has thought so much of doing?
Of picking out a healthy male for whom she cared nothing, and having a child by him that Sam would believe was his child, whose life would give Sam confidence in his own living proof that his wife loved him. This doctor is healthy.
I see. This requires a lot of thinking. It isn't easy to prescribe. I have a friend who has a wife. I was jealous at their wedding. What has that got to do with it? Damn it, my mind won't work. Keeps running away to her. Wants to mate with her mind. In the interest of science. Damn it, what rot I'm thinking.
This doctor is nothing to me but a healthy male. When he was Ned, he once kissed me, but I cared nothing for him, so that's all right, isn't it, Sam's mother?
All right, let me see. Look, I'm in the laboratory, and they are 2 guinea pigs. In fact, In fact, in the interest of science, I can be, for the purpose of this experiment, a healthy guinea pig myself and still remain an observer. I observe that my pulse is high, for example. That's obviously because I'm stricken with the recurrence of an old desire. Desire is a natural male response to the beauty of the female. Her husband is my friend. I have always tried to help him. I've been considering what Sam's wife has told me, and her reasoning is quite sound. The child can't be her husband's.
Then you agree with Sam's mother. She said being happy is the nearest we can ever come to knowing what good is.
I agree with her decidedly. Sam's wife must find a healthy father for Sam's child at once. It's her sane duty to her husband. Have I ever been happy? I've experienced pleasure with a number of women I desired but never loved. I've known a bit of honor, a trifle of self-satisfaction. This talk of happiness seems to me extraneous.
This would have to be kept hidden from Sam so he could never know. Oh, Doctor, Sam's wife is afraid.
Nonsense. This is no time for timidity. Happiness hates the timid. So does science. Certainly, Sam's wife must conceal her action. To let Sam know would be insanely cruel and stupid. For then, no one would be the happier for her act. Am I right to advise this? Yes. It's obviously the rational thing to do. But this advice betrays my friend. No, it saves him. It saves his wife. And if a third party should know a little happiness...
You must give his wife courage, Doctor. You must free her from her feeling of guilt.
There can only be guilt when one deliberately neglects one's manifest duty to life. Anything else is rot. And this woman's duty is to save her husband and herself by begetting a healthy child. I am healthy, but he is my friend. There is such a thing as honor.
She feels ashamed. It's adultery. It's wrong.
Wrong. Would she rather see her husband wind up in an asylum? Would she rather face the prospect of going to pot mentally, morally, physically herself through year after year of deviling herself and her husband? Really, madam, if you can't throw overboard all such irrelevant moral ideas, I shall have to give up this case here and now. Who is talking? And is he suggesting me? You know very well I can't be the one, Doctor. Why not? You're healthy, and it's a friendly act for all concerned.
Please, Doctor. You must give her strength to do this right thing. That seems to her so right, and then so wrong.
Whose hand is this? It burns me. I kissed her once, her lips were cold. Now they'd burn with happiness for me.
Now she feels your strength. It gives her the courage to ask you to suggest the father. She has changed, Doctor, since she became Sam's wife. She can't bear the thought now of giving herself to a man she could neither desire nor respect. So each time her thoughts come to the man she must choose, they are afraid to go on. She needs your courage to choose.
Sam is my friend. Well, isn't she your friend? Her two hands are so warm. I must not even hint at my desire. Well, the man must be someone who is not unattractive to her physically, of course.
Ned always attracted her.
What's that you said? Ned attracts. And the man should have a mind that can truly understand, a scientific mind, superior to the moral scruples that cause so much human blundering and unhappiness.
She always thought Ned had a superior mind.
Did she say Ned? She thinks Ned. And the man should like and admire her. He should be her good friend and want to help her. But he should not love her. Although he might, without harm to anyone, desire her.
Ned does not love her. But he used to like, and I think desire her. Does he now, Doctor?
Does he? Who is he? He is Ned. Ned is I. I desire her. I desire happiness. Madam, I must confess, the Ned you are speaking of is I, and I am Ned.
And I am Nina, who must have her baby. I should be so grateful, Ned. So humbly grateful.
Yes. Yes, Nina. For your happiness. In that spirit. I shall be happy for a while.
I shall be happy.
I think that's Ned's car now. I'll go out and meet him.
Don't be such a fool.
What? What's the matter?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm nervous. One minute I feel ashamed of him for making a fool of himself over my lover. The next, something hateful in me drives him into doing it.
Nina.
Ned.
Hello, Ned.
Sam, I didn't see you. Before I forget, here's that letter. I had a talk on the phone with Appleby yesterday, and he's pretty sure there's a position. But you're going to have to get your nose on the grindstone to make good with him.
You bet I will. Gosh, I can't tell you how grateful I am, Ned.
No, shut up. I'm only too glad.
Well, you better go and shave, hadn't you, if you're going into town?
Oh, yes, of course. I forgot I hadn't. Excuse me, will you?
How can you talk to him like that? It makes me feel like a swine.
Like what? He's always forgetting to shave lately.
You know what I'm talking about, Nina. What a rotten liar I've become. And he trusts me absolutely.
I'm sorry, Ned. I don't mean to get cross, but Sam gets on my nerves.
Sometimes I almost hate her. If it wasn't for her, I might have kept my peace of mind. I'm no good for anything lately, damn it.
Now, don't be cross with me, please.
I'm not cross, Nina. But you must admit that these triangular scenes are, to say the least, humiliating. I won't come here again.
Ned!
She loves me. She's forgotten Gordon. But do I love her? No, I won't. I can't. It's my career. Let's be objective about it. Guinea pig, you are her doctor and Sam's. You prescribed a child for them, and that's all that there is to it.
Ned?
How you feeling today? You look as though you might have a little fever.
I love you. Take me. Nothing else matters. Let Sam die.
God, the touch of her skin. That nakedness of afternoons in her arms. It's happiness. What do I care for anything else? To hell with Sam.
I love you, Ned. I can't hide it anymore. I won't. I love you, Ned. You do love me too. Say you do, Ned.
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank God you've told me. You've confessed it to yourself. Oh, you have made me so happy.
Someone at the door. I said I loved her. She won. She used my desire. But I don't love her. I won't. She can't own my life. I don't, Nina. I tell you, I don't.
You do, Ned, you do.
I don't.
Black. In the midst of my happiness, black comes again, death. You silly coward, it's only Charlie.
Hello, Nina. I know it's an imposition, but I've been in such a terrible state since Mother.
There's no question of imposition, Charlie. We were expecting you.
You don't know how terrible it is, Nina. It's terrible.
Oh, there. Poor old Charlie.
What am I to her, an old dog who's lost its mother? It's all right, Nina. It's quite all right. I apologize for making a scene.
Thank God for Marsden. I feel sane again. How are you, Marsden? I'm sorry.
Darrell, oh, there's nothing to be sorry about so far as I can discover. I mean, sorry, it's hardly the right word, is it? Hardly.
Oh, you look so tired, Charlie. Why don't you sit down? You do love me, Ned.
I don't love you.
Mother asked for you 3 days before she died. She said, where is Nina Leeds now? When's she going to marry Gordon Shaw? Her mind was wandering, poor woman. You were quite right, Doctor. It was cancer. But the doctor you sent me to and the others you brought in could do nothing for her. Absolutely nothing. I might just as well have imported some witch doctors from the Solomon Islands. They at least would have diverted her during our last hours with their singing and dancing. But you're a specialist. We're at a complete loss. You know, I think you doctors are a damn pack of ignorant liars and hypocrites.
Charlie.
Don't mind me. I'm not myself. It's this room. I can't stand it. There's something repulsive about it.
Oh, I know. It is an ugly room, Charlie. I haven't had a chance to fix it up. We've been too broke.
It's all right. I'm ugly, too. Where's Sam?
Right upstairs. Why don't you go on up and see him? I know he'd be delighted to see you.
Very well.
Marsden's not completely off balance, isn't he? My mother died when I was away at school. I hadn't seen her in some time, so her death was never very real to me. However, in Marsden's case...
Oh, never mind about Charlie, Ned. What do I care about Charlie? I love you and you love me.
But I don't. And you don't. You're simply letting your romantic imagination run away with you. As you did once before with Gordon Shaw.
He's jealous. I loved Gordon.
It's romantic imagination. It's ruined more lives than all the diseases. The other diseases, I should say. It's a form of insanity. Listen, look at her. Find an excuse and get away. And this time, never come back. You're acting foolishly, Nina. And very unfairly. The agreement that we made has no more to do with love than a contract for building a house. In fact, we agreed it was essential that love not enter into it. And it hasn't, in spite of what you say. She's got to come back to earth. I've got to break with her. I've had enough now. I mean, to go on with it. What a mess it would make of our lives. Of course, I realize I've been to blame, too. I haven't been able to be as impersonal as I thought I could be. I mean, the problem is there's been this dangerous physical attraction. Since the day I first met you, I've desired you physically. I admit that now.
He admits that now, does he? Poor darling. And you still do desire me, don't you, Ned?
No. That part of it is finished. Look, you're having the child that you wanted, aren't you?
My child wants its father.
But you're crazy. And you're forgetting Sam. Well, it may be stupid, but I've got a guilty conscience. I'm beginning to think that we have wronged the very one we were trying to help.
Well, you were trying to help me too, Ned.
Well, let's say that part of it was all right then, but it's got to stop. It can't go on.
Only your love can make me happy. Sam must give me a divorce so I can marry you.
Look out. There it is. Marry. Own me, ruin my career. Marry. You think I'm a fool? Get that out of your head quick. I wouldn't marry anyone, no matter what. Look, be sensible, for God's sake. We're absolutely unsuited to each other. I don't admire your character. I don't respect you. I know too much about your past. And how about Sam? Divorce him? You're forgetting all his mother told you? You mean to say you deliberately, and you expect me to? And what do you think I am?
You are my lover. Nothing else matters. Yes, I remember what Sam's mother said. She said being happy is the nearest we can ever come to knowing what good is.
I see my happiness in her eyes. Touch of her soft skin. Those afternoons. My God, I was happy.
I've given Sam enough of my life. It hasn't made him happy, not the least bit. And how can we be sure that his thinking our child was his would make him happy? We can't. It's all guesswork. The only thing sure is that we love each other.
Yes.
Well, Doc, how's the patient? I think she's much better, don't you? Although she won't admit it.
Yes, it's much better.
Good. Why does she shrink away if I even touch her?
I'm going to see how lunch is coming along. You'll stay, won't you, Ned?
Oh, I think I better got to go. Can't go, I've got to go.
Come on, old man.
You'll stay. And after lunch, we want to have a long talk with you, Sam. Don't we, Ned?
I got Charlie to lie down. He's all in, poor guy. Yeah, what did Nina mean you want a long talk with me? Or is it a secret, Ned?
A secret? Yeah. You bet your life it's a secret. This is horrible. Sam thinks I'm the finest fellow in the world, and I do this to him. As if he hadn't had enough born under a curse. I finish him. A doctor. God, I can see his end. Never forgive myself, never forget. Break me, ruin my career. I've got to stop this all this time. After lunch, talk, she said. She meant tell him. That means kill him. And she'll marry me. By God, I won't. She'll find out. Smiling, got me where she wants me. Then be as cruel to me as she is to him. Love me. Liar. Still loves Gordon. Her body is a trap. I'm caught in it. She touches my hand. Her eyes get into mine. I lose my will. By God, she can't make a fool of me like that. I'll go away someplace. Go to Europe. Study. Forget her and work. Go now. No, I've got to spike her guns with Sam. My God, I see. Just tell him about the baby. That'll stop her. Nina, I'm sorry. Sam, look here. I can't stay to lunch. I haven't time. I've got a million things to do. You see. I'm sailing for Europe in a few days.
You're sailing?
Yeah, I'm going over to study for a year or so. Haven't told anybody. I came out here today to say goodbye. You won't be able to reach me again. I'll be out of town visiting. And now, for your secret. It ought to make you very happy, Sam. I know how much you've wished for it. So, I'm going to tell you, although Nina will be furious with me. She was saving it to surprise you with in her own proper time. But I'm selfish enough to want to see you happy before I go.
What? What is it, Ned?
You're going to be a father, old scout. That's the secret. Now, I've got to run. I've said goodbye to Nina. Good luck. You buckle down to work now. You've got the right stuff in you. When I get back, I'll expect to find you on the high road to success. You tell Nina that I'll expect to find you both happy and your child. Both of you. You tell her that. Happy and your child. Tell her that, Sam. That does it. Honorably. I'm free.
Thank you, Ned. Why did I doubt myself? Now she loves me.
She's loved me all along. Oh, I've been a fool. Oh, God, I thank you.
Sam. Sam.
Nina. Oh, Nina, Nina, oh, Nina, I love you so. And now I know you love me. I'll never be afraid of anything again.
Sam, what's come over you, Sam?
Ned told me the secret, and I'm so happy, dear.
Ned told you what?
That we're going to have a child, dear. Now, you mustn't be sore at him. Why'd you want to keep it a secret from me? Didn't you know how happy it would make me, Nina?
Ned told you, Father? Where is Ned?
Well, he left a moment ago.
Oh, no, call him back. Lunch is ready.
Well, he's gone. He couldn't stay. He's got so much to do getting ready to sail.
Sail?
Didn't he tell you he's sailing for Europe? He's going over for a year or so to study.
I must ring him up. No, I'm going to town.
Well, he won't be there, I'm afraid. He said we couldn't reach him, that he'd be out of town visiting friends until he sailed. Why? Do you need to see him about something important, Nina? Perhaps I could locate it.
Important? No, nothing is important now. Help me, Sam.
Oh, Nina. Lie down here and rest. Poor Nina. Poor darling. Her condition. This weakness comes from her condition.
Ned doesn't love me. He's gone forever like Gordon. No, not like Gordon. Like a coward, a thief, a liar. Oh, I hate him. Oh, Mother God, please let me hate him. He must have been planning this. He must have known today when he said he loved me. He thinks he can palm me off on Sam forever, and our child he can't. I won't bear it. I'll tell Sam he was lying. I'll make Sam hate him. I'll make Sam kill him. I'll promise to love Sam if he'll kill him. Ned lied to you.
You mean Ned lied about...
He lied to you.
You're not going to have a child?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I am. Nothing can prevent that. But you're... I can't say that to him, not without Ned to help me. I can't look at his face. Poor boy, poor little boy, poor Sammy. You give birth to little boys, you don't drive them mad and kill them. I mean, you weren't supposed to know about it, Sammy.
Why? Don't you want me to be happy, Nina?
Yes, yes, I do, Sammy.
She's never called me Sammy before. And I'm going to make you happy from now on, Nina. I tell you, from the moment Ned told me something happened, I can't explain it, but I'm going to make good now. I know I've said that before, but now I say it knowing I can do it. It's because we're going to have a child, Nina. I knew you'd never come to really love me without that. That's what I was down on my knees for when you came outside. I was thanking God for our baby.
Sammy, poor boy.
And Ned said when he came back, he'd expect to find us both happy in our baby. He said to tell you that. You will be happy now, won't you, Nina?
I will try to make you happy, Sammy. Not Ned's child, not Sam's child, mine. I feel my child moving in my life. My life moving in my child. Breathing in the tide, I dream and breathe my dream back into the tide. I am a mother. God is a mother. Afternoons. Afternoons of love with you, my lover. You are lost, gone from me forever. I wonder if there's a draft in the baby's room. Maybe I better go and close the window.
There's going to be the biggest boom before long this country's ever known, or I miss my guess, Nina.
Do you think so, Sammy?
I'm dead sure of it.
Dear Sam. I can't quite believe in this self-confident businessman yet, but I must admit he's proved it. He asked for more money, and they gave it without question, anxious to keep him. Well, so they should be. How he slaved for me and my baby.
I think I'll write to my sister in California and ask her to come on and live with me.
Oh.
She's alone now that her youngest daughter has got married, and she has very little money. My hands are tied as far as sharing the estate with her is concerned. According to Mother's will, I'm cut off, too, if I give her a penny. Mother never got over her bitterness about Jane's marriage. In a way, she was right. Jane's husband was never very much. No position, family, nor ability, and I doubt if she ever was really happy with him. It was one of those love matches.
Oh. No danger of you ever making a love match, eh, Charlie?
I doubt if I'll ever make that kind of fool of myself, Nina.
Oh, aren't you the superior bachelor? I don't see anything to be so proud of. You're simply shirking, Charlie.
You were my only true love, Nina. I took a vow of perpetual bachelorhood when you threw me over in Sam's favor.
Hello, what's this? I never knew you were my hated rival, Charlie.
Oh, didn't you? That fool jokes about it as if I were the last one in the world he could imagine.
Well, if I'm responsible, Charlie, I feel I ought to do something about it. I'll pick out a wife for you guaranteed to suit. She must be at least 10 years older than you, large and matronly and placid, a wonderful cook and housekeeper.
Don't be stupid. She imagined sex could never enter into it.
I was only picking out a type I thought would be good for you, Charlie, and your work.
Let's drop me, if you please. Did I tell you I bumped into Dr. Darrell in Munich?
Ned? He saw Ned?
That struck home. Yes, I happened to run into him.
Why on earth didn't you tell us this before, Charlie?
Is it such important news? You knew he was there, didn't you? I suppose he'd written to you.
How was he, old scout?
Oh, he seemed to be in fine feather. Said he was having a gay old time. The day I met him, he was with a startling-looking female. Quite beautiful, if you like that type. I gathered they were living together.
I don't believe it. Oh, I mean, Ned, he was always so serious-minded. It's hard to imagine him messed up in something like that.
Why is it so hard to imagine? Darrell never struck me as a Galahad. Why shouldn't he have a mistress he has no tie here to remain faithful to? Has he?
I don't know what ties he has or hasn't got. Nothing to me. If he has 50 mistresses, I suppose he's no better than the rest of you.
Well, that isn't fair, Nina.
Oh, I didn't mean you, dear. Thank heavens for Sam. I know he's mine. No jealousy, no fear, no pain. I found peace. Oh, Ned, why have you never written? Oh, stop these thoughts. Why did Charlie want to hurt me? Can he be jealous of Ned?
Ned say anything about coming back?
Oh, Ned, how I wish.
No. I gathered he was staying over indefinitely.
I'd sure like to see him again.
He's forgotten me.
He spoke of you. He asked if I'd heard whether Nina had had her baby or not yet, and I told him I hadn't.
Too bad you didn't know. You could have told him what a world beater we've got, eh, Nina?
Yes. He asked about my baby. If he comes back, he'll come to see his baby.
Isn't it time to nurse him again?
Oh, yes. I was just going up. I must win Charlie over. I don't feel safe.
Why have I been trying to hurt Nina? I'm nearer to her than anyone. I'd give my life to make her happy.
I shouldn't like you anymore. Do you know it? After you've practically admitted to philandering all over Europe. And I thought you were absolutely true to me, Charlie.
No, Nina. I swear to you.
How limp his hands are, his eyes always shrinking. Can it be he loves me that way? What a sickening idea. It seems incestuous somehow. Oh, it's too absurd. All right, you are forgiven. Now, excuse me, please. I must go and feed my infant, or there'll be some lusty bawling here in a minute. Oh, you are an old dear, Charlie. Do you know that? I don't know what I'd do without you. It's true, too. He is my only reliable friend. I must never lose him.
Oh, wait a second. I'll go with you. I want to say goodnight to him.
I almost confessed I loved her. A strange expression came over her face. What was it? Was it satisfaction? She didn't mind.
then I can hope. For what? If Nina were free, what would I do? Would I do anything? What would I offer her? Money? She could get that from others. Myself? My ugly body? There's nothing in me to attract her. My fame? What a shoddy, pitiable. But I might have done something big. I still might if I had the courage to write the truth. I've given my talent to making fools feel pleased with themselves, in order that they might feel pleased with me and like me. I'm neither hated nor loved. I'm liked. Women like me. Nina likes me. Dear old Rover, nice old doggy. We've had him for years. He's so faithful and affectionate. But he's getting old, he's getting cross. We'll have to get rid of him soon. You won't get rid of me quite so easily, Nina. What is the matter with me? Since Mother's death, I've become a regular idiot.
He was sleeping so soundly, an earthquake wouldn't have made him peep. You know, he's so healthy and husky, Charlie. That tickles me more than anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna start in training him as soon as he's old enough, so he'll be a crack athlete when he gets to college. What I wanted to be and couldn't. See, I want him to justify the name of Gordon and be an even bigger star than Gordon ever was. Well, if that's possible.
His is an adolescent mind. He'll never grow up. Still, in this adolescent country, what greater blessing could he wish for? How about training his mind?
Oh, well, that'll take care of itself. Gordon was always near the top in his studies, wasn't he? And with Nina for a mother, why, his namesake ought to inherit a full set of brains.
You're the only genuinely modest person I know, Sam.
Me? Well, I'm the boob of the family. Except when it comes to business. I'll make the money. And you can bet your sweet life, I'll make it.
I'm quite sure of that.
You know, I couldn't have said that 2 years ago and believed it. I've changed a hell of a lot. Since the baby was born, I felt as if I had a shot of dynamite in each arm. They can't pile on the work fast enough. And, well, it was about time I got hold of myself. I wasn't much for Nina to feel proud about having around the house in those days. Now, well, at least I've improved. I'm not afraid of my own shadow anymore.
Not to be afraid of one's own shadow. That must be the highest happiness of heaven. Yes, you've done wonders in the past year.
Oh, I haven't even started yet. Wait till I get my chance. And I see my real chance, Charlie, lying right ahead, waiting for me to grab it. An agency that's been allowed to run down and go to seed. In a year or so, they'll be willing to sell out cheap. One of their people, who's become a good pal of mine, told me in confidence, put it up to me. See, he'd take it on himself, but he's sick of the game. But I'm not. I love it. It's great sport. But I'll need 100,000. And where will I get it? Any suggestion you can make, Charlie, will be gratefully received.
100,000, no less. Why, that's almost a fifth of my entire... No, I can't think of anyone. I'm sorry.
Check. That's that. Charlie's out till the next time. But I'll keep after him. Well, no need to be sorry, old man. I only mentioned it on the off chance you might know of someone. Gee, I have changed, all right. I can remember when a refusal like that would have ruined my confidence for 6 months. Say, why don't you become my partner, Charlie? Never mind the 100,000. We'll get that elsewhere. You know, I'll bet you might have some darn fine original ideas to contribute. There, that ought to keep my proposition pinned up in his mind. What do you say to a little stroll down to the shore and back? Come on, do you good. What you need is exercise. You're soft as putty. Why don't you take up golf?
No, I won't. I want to stay and work out a plot.
All right, it's a case of work. Go to it. See you later.
What a fount of meaningless energy he's tapped. Always on the go, typical terrible child of the age. Universal slogan, keep moving. Moving where? Don't mind that. Don't mind the end, the means of the end. Keep moving. It's in every headline of this daily Newer Testament.
Going, going, never mind the gone. We won't live to see it, and we'll all be so rich we can buy off the deluge anyway. Even our new God has his price. Aren't we all made in his image, or vice versa? Why am I so superior? Where am I going? The same nowhere. I'm not even going. I'm there. Become Sam's partner. There's a grotesque notion. It might revive my sense of humor about myself. I am the logical one to help him. I helped him to Nina. Logical partner. Partner in Nina. What inane thoughts. I can't think out this plot tonight. I'll try and read.
Would you get the door, Charlie?
Shirley. Darrell.
Marsden. Good evening.
Come in.
Who is it, Charlie?
It's I, Nina. Ned Darrell.
Ned. I'll be down in a minute or two. Make yourself at home.
Come in. Sit down.
Here again. Dreamed of this house. I've come back. My turn to be happy.
No, I know, absolutely. His face, her voice. They did love each other. They do now. When did you get back from Europe?
This morning on the Olympic. Look out for this fellow. Always had it in for me. Like a woman smells out love. Oh, who gives a damn now? It's all got to come out anyway.
What brings you back so soon? When I met you in Munich, you weren't in
My father died 3 weeks ago. I've had to come back about his estate. It's a lie. Father's death just gave me an excuse to myself. Wouldn't have come back for that. Came back because I love her. Damn, his questions. I want to think before I see her. Sound of her voice seemed to burn inside my head. God, I'm licked. There's no use fighting it. Done my damnedest. Work, booze, women. It's no use. I love her. Always. To hell with pride.
His father, noted Philadelphia surgeon, rich. When Sam hears that, he'll ask Darrell to back him, and Darrell will jump in. Chance to avert suspicion. I must watch these two. I must protect Nina against herself. Sam's a simpleton. I'm all she has left.
She's coming. In a second, I'll see her. Does she still love me? She may have forgotten. No, it's my child. She can never forget that.
Does he still love me?
Nina.
He does. He does.
She's changed. Changed. Can't tell if she loves. Nina.
Ned, what a wonderful surprise. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right, Nina.
Darrell's father died. He had come home to see about the estate.
I was coming back anyway. I'd only intended to stay away a year. It's been more than that. I was coming back anyway, Nina.
Well, I'm awfully glad you did. We've missed you terribly.
She seems clear, but she's changed. I don't understand her, and I've missed you terribly.
Yes, I can vouch for their missing you, especially Sam. Why, he was asking about you only a while ago. How things were going when I met you in Munich. By the way, who was the lady you were with that day? She was certainly startling looking.
Yes, who is this mysterious beauty? Do tell us, Ned.
I don't remember. She doesn't give a damn. If she loved me, she'd be jealous, but she doesn't give a damn. Well, she was my mistress for a time. I was lonely. What's all this to you, Marsden?
Absolutely nothing. Pardon me, it was a tactless question. But I was beginning to tell you about Sam. It really is remarkable. One does not encounter such friendship in these slack days. Why, he'd trust you with anything.
And I'd trust him with anything.
Of course. He is a person one can trust. They are rare. But you're going to be amazed at the change in Sam, isn't he, Nina? I never saw such energy. If ever a man were bound for success, it's Sam. In fact, I'm so sure that he is that as soon as he thinks the time is ripe to start his own firm, I'm going to furnish him the capital and become his silent partner.
What is he driving at? Why doesn't he get the hell out and leave us alone?
What is Charlie talking about? Oh, Ned, I do love you. You can be my lover. We won't hurt Sam. He will never know.
Yes, ever since the baby was born, Sam's been a new man. In fact, it's ever since he knew there was to be a baby, isn't it, Nina?
Yes. Ned's baby.
Sam's the proudest parent I've ever known.
Sam makes a wonderful father, Ned. I know what you're hoping, Ned, but if you think I'm going to take Sam's baby away from him, or if you think I'll run away with you and leave my baby...
If anything happened to that child, I honestly believe Sam would lose his reason. Don't you think so, Nina?
I know I would lose mine. Little Gordon has become my whole life.
Sam, wonderful father lose his reason. Little Gordon, she's called my son after Gordon. Romantic imagination. Gordon is her lover. Gordon, Sam, and Nina. And my son, closed corporation. I'm forced out. No, not yet, by God. I'll smash this up. I'll tell Sam no matter what.
I couldn't find a better husband than Sam. I couldn't find a better lover than Ned. I need them both to be happy.
I love that poor baby now. I'll fight for its sake against these two. I can leave them now, for they won't be alone. I'll leave Sam and his baby in this room with them. And their honor. Their honor. What an obscene joke. If only God would strike them dead and I could see them die.
Why doesn't Charlie go? What is he thinking? I feel afraid. Charlie?
It's all right. I'm going to find Sam. When he knows you're here, Darrell, he'll certainly come on the run. And I'm sure you two have a lot to talk over. We'll be back before long.
I've come back to you, Nina. You care?
I love you, Ned.
Well, I couldn't tell. You seem so cold. It's damn Marsden. He suspects, doesn't he? But it makes no difference now, does it? It's been hell, Nina. I couldn't forget you. The other women, they only made me love you more. I hated them and loved you even at the moment, but... Look, that's honest. It was always you in my arms. As you used to be those afternoons. Oh, God, how I thought of them. Lying awake, recalling each word that you said. Each movement, each expression on your face, the smell of your hair, the touch of your soft skin. Oh, Nina. I love you so.
Oh, I have longed for you. Did you think I'd forgotten those afternoons? Oh, Ned, why did you run away? I can never forgive you. I can never trust you again.
I was a fool. I thought of Sam. That wasn't all. I wasn't all noble, I'll confess. I thought of myself, my career. Damn my career. A lot of good that did it. I didn't live. I longed for you and suffered. I have paid in full. Believe me, Nina. But I know better now. I've come back. You've got to come away with me.
Oh, yes, my lover. No, you're forgetting Sam and Sam's baby.
Sam's baby? Are you joking? It's ours, you mean. We'll take him with us, of course.
And then what would be Sam's finish?
Damn Sam. He's got to give you a divorce. Just let him be generous for a change.
He would be. You must be just to Sam, Ned. He would give his life for my happiness, and this would mean his life. Could we be happy then? You know we couldn't. And I've changed, Ned. I'm not your old mad Nina. Oh, I love you. I will always love you. But I love my baby, too. His happiness comes first with me.
But he's mine, too.
No. You gave him to Sam to make Sam happy.
To hell with Sam. It was to make you happy.
So I could make Sam happy. That was part of it. I was sincere in that, Ned. If I hadn't been, I could never have gone to you that first afternoon. Or if I had, I would never have forgiven myself. As it is, I don't feel guilty or wicked. I feel proud. I have made Sam happy. I love the devoted husband and father in him, and I feel it is his baby. We have made it his baby.
Good God. You haven't fallen in love with Sam, have you? I'll go. I'll go back to Europe. I'll never come back. I tried not to this time. But I had to.
No, don't go, Ned, ever again. I don't love Sam. I love you.
I don't understand. Sam gets everything. And I have nothing.
You have my love. It seems to me you are complaining unreasonably.
You mean I can be your lover again?
Isn't that the only way we can make everyone happy? That's all that counts.
Is that what you call playing fair to Sam?
Oh, Sam will never know. The happiness I have given him has made him so sure of himself, he would never suspect me now. And if we can love each other without danger to him, I feel he owes us that for all we've done for him. It's the only possible solution, Ned, for all our sakes, now that you have come back to me.
How can you be so inhuman and calculating?
It was you who taught me the scientific approach, Doctor.
Look, I'll leave again. I'll go back to Europe. I won't endure. Do you think that I'll stay here to be your lover watching Sam with my wife and my child? You think that's what I came back here for? You've got to help me.
What else can I do, Ned? Listen, I can hear them coming at Sam, you know.
What else can you do, you liar? Oh, I can do something else. I can smash your calculating little game for you. I can tell Sam. And I will. Right now. My God, I will.
No, you won't, Ned. You can't do that to Sam.
Like hell I can't.
You old son of a gun! Why didn't you let a guy know you were coming? We'd have met you at the dock and brought the baby. Let's have a look at you. What, you're thinner. We'll fatten you up, won't we, Nina? And this time you let us do the prescribing. And why didn't you let us know where you were, you old bum? We wanted to write you about the baby.
Mercy, Sam. Give Ned a chance to get a word in. He wants to tell you something.
No. I mean, yes. I want to say how damn glad I am.
There. That's settled for all time. Where's Charlie, Sam?
Here, Nina. Always here?
Yes, there you are, Charlie. Always. And Sam. And Ned. You are my three men. Sit down. Make yourselves at home. This is your home with me. Shh. I think I hear the baby. You must all sit down and be very quiet. You must not wake our baby. My three men. I feel their desires converge in me to make one complete, beautiful male desire that I absorb. I am pregnant with all three, husband, father, lover, and fourth man, little Gordon. That makes it perfect. I should be the happiest woman in the world. I should be the proudest woman on earth. I'd better knock on wood before God the Father hears my happiness.
Nina, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Nerves. I've gotten overtired, I suppose.
Then you go right to bed, young lady. We'll excuse you.
All right, you bossy old thing, you. Good night, dear.
Good night, darling.
Good night, Charlie.
Here's the good girl. Good night, dear.
Good night, Ned.
Thank you. Good night.
What's that?
They're almost ready to start.
I can't see a damn thing up there. Here, Madeline, you've got young eyes.
Thank you.
Young eyes. Gordon's, he's loving her young eyes. Mine are old now.
Soon be time for the start. Of course, the damn radio had to pick out this time to go dead. Brand new one I had installed especially for this race, too. It's just my luck. I bet Gordon's some keyed up right at this moment, Nina.
Poor kid, I'll bet he is.
That tone in her voice. Her love already possesses him. My son, but she won't. Yes, he must be nervous.
I didn't mean nervous. He doesn't know what it is to have nerves. Nothing's ever got him rattled yet.
Yeah, she can bank on Gordon never losing his nerve.
I am quite aware that my son is no weakling, although he does do weak things sometimes.
Ouch, that was meant for me. Why does she dislike me so? I've done my best for Gordon's sake to be nice to her.
Another nasty crack at Madeline. Nina's certainly become the prize bum sport. I thought once a change of life was over, she'd be ashamed of her crazy jealousy. Instead of that, it's got worse. I'm not going to let her come between Gordon and Madeline. He loves her, and she loves him. And her family's got money and position, too. And I like her a lot. And by God, I'm going to see to it that their marriage goes through on schedule, no matter how much Nina kicks up.
Nina hates this young lady. Of course, Gordon's girl. She'll smash their engagement if she can. I wasn't going to see her again. But her invitation was so imploring. My duty to Gordon, she wrote. What duty? Pretty late in the day.
They ought to be lined up for the start any minute now. Come on, Gordon!
Sam, I told you, I have a splitting headache. You vulgar boy, it's all your fault he's engaged to her.
Well, I'm sorry. Why don't you take some aspirin? Nina in the dumps. Charlie in mourning. What a pair of killjoys. I wanted to bring Gordon and his friends here to celebrate. No chance. I have to take Madeline, stage a party in New York, and leave this outfit flat. Nina will be sore as the devil, but well, she'll have to like it.
Thank God I can finally watch her objectively. These last 3 years away, finally done it. Complete cure. Poor Nina, we're all deserting her. Even Marsden seems to have left her for the dead.
What am I doing here? Why do I care about this stupid race? Why did I let Nina bully me into coming? I want to be alone with my memories of my dear sister. It'll be 2 months Saturday she died.
It's no use, Mr. Evans. I can't see a thing.
Well, if only the damn radio was working.
You stop swearing so much.
Well, so what if I am excited? Seems to me you could show a little more interest without it hurting you when it's Gordon's last race, his last appearance on a varsity.
He's right. She's acting rotten.
You used to cheer loud enough for Gordon Shaw, and our Gordon's got him beat a mile. As an oarsman, at least. Well, and that isn't father stuff either, Ned. All the experts say so.
Come on, Sam. Surely no one could touch Shaw at anything. What an idiot. That popped out of me. Old habit. Haven't loved her in years.
Sam said our Gordon. He means his. Gordon has become so like Sam, Ned, you wouldn't recognize him.
She's crazy. He's nothing like his father.
You flatter me, Nina. I wish I thought that, but he isn't a bit like me, luckily for him. He's a dead ringer for Gordon Shaw at his best.
You're too modest, Sam. Gordon is you. He may be a fine athlete like Gordon Shaw, but there the resemblance ceases. He isn't really like Gordon, not the least bit.
getting sick of this. She's taking her jealous grouch too far. Damn it, Nina! If you had any feeling, you couldn't. Right at the moment when he's probably getting into the shell.
Did I say anything so dire? Merely that he resembles you in character. Don't get so excited, Sam. It's bad for your blood pressure. Ask Ned if it isn't.
There's a death wish. Things have gone pretty far. Sam does look as if he might have a bad pressure. I guess Sam's all right, Nina.
I never felt better. It's time for the start. Come on in the house, Ned, and have a drink. We'll see if McCabe's getting the damn radio fixed. Go, Charlie, snap out of it. Well, you're going to have a drink. I think you need about 10 to get you in the right spirit for the finish. Now, come on, Ned.
No, leave Ned with me. I want to talk to him. Take Charlie and Madeline.
I'm perfectly content
All right,
sitting
come
here.
along, Madeline. We'll give you a small one. Come on, Charlie, head up.
I hope it's strong fire.
There, that's the spirit. We'll make a sport out of you yet.
Oh, sit down, Ned. I wrote to you because I need a friend. It's been so long since we loved each other. I think we can be friends again now. Don't you feel that?
Yes, I do. I want to be her friend, but I will never.
I've lost him, Ned. He's become all Sam's. And although I could see what was happening, there was never anything I could do to prevent it. What Sam advised seemed always what was best for Gordon's future, always what Gordon himself wanted. To escape from me, to boarding school, and then to college, to become Sam's athletic hero.
Come on, Nina, you know you have always wanted him to be like Gordon Shaw.
But he isn't. He's forgotten me. Oh, what do I care if he's an athlete or not? It's such nonsense, all this fuss. I'm not the slightest bit interested in this race today, for example. I wouldn't care if he came in last.
They're off. Mr. Evans is getting something. It's terribly faint, but Navy and Washington are leading. Gordon's coming third.
Gordon's third. You might think there was no one else pulling the shell. What idiots women make of themselves about these Gordons. She's pretty, that Madeline. Has a figure like Nina's when I first loved her. Those afternoons. Age is beginning to tell in Nina's face, but she has kept her wonderful body. Yeah, there's someone who seems to care a lot whether Gordon comes in last or not.
Yes, Gordon is hers now, Ned. Well, that is, they're engaged, but of course that doesn't necessarily... Can you imagine Gordon throwing himself away on a little fool like that? I can't believe he really loves her. Why, she's hardly even pretty and completely stupid. I thought he was merely indulging himself in some passing physical affair at his age. One has to expect even a mother must face nature. But for Gordon to take her seriously, propose marriage, it's too idiotic for words.
Ah, so you'll compromise on his sleeping with her if you have to, but she must have no real claim to dispute your ownership. You'd like to make her the same sort of convenient slave for him that I was for you. I can't agree with you, Nina. I find it charming. Seems to me if I were in Gordon's shoes, I'd do exactly as he's done.
If he marries her, he'll forget me. She'll keep him away from me. My son, Ned. Your son, too. The son of our old love, Ned.
Our love. Old touch of her flesh. We're old. It's silly and indecent. Does she think she can still own me?
You've got to give him a good talking to, Ned.
How many years since she has the same strange influence over me, a touch of her flesh. It's dangerous. I swore I'd never meddle again with human lives, Nina.
But you must prevent him ruining his life.
I won't touch a life that has more than one cell. And I wouldn't help you in this anyway. You've got to give up owning people, meddling in their lives. If you were God and had created them.
I don't know what you mean. He's my son, isn't he?
And mine. Mine, too.
Oh, I think I still love you a little, Ned.
And I love you a little, too. But I will not meddle in your life again. And you've got to stop meddling with human love. Your time for that is over. I'll send you a couple of million cells that you can torture without harming yourself. Please, forgive me.
What were you saying, Ned?
Nothing.
We were talking about Sam, weren't we? How do you think he's looking?
Fine. He's gotten a bit fat, of course. And he looks as though his blood pressure might be higher than it ought to be, but that's not unusual in persons of his build and age. It's nothing to hope, to worry over. Damn it. Why did you make me say hope?
It may have been in your mind, too, mayn't it?
No, I've nothing against Sam. I've always been his best friend. He owes his happiness to me.
There are so many curious reasons we dare not think about for thinking things.
Thinking doesn't matter a damn. Life is something in one cell that doesn't need to think.
I know, God the mother.
All the rest is gutless egotism. To hell with it. What I started to say was, what possible reason could I have for hoping for Sam's death?
We're always desiring death, aren't we? For ourselves and others. While we while away our lives in the dull surface ritual of coveting our neighbor's ox.
You're talking like the old Nina now. When I first loved you, please don't. We're old. It isn't decent anymore.
I am the old Nina, and this time my Gordon will not go from me forever.
Madeline's listening in now. It went dead on me. Last I got, Gordon third, Navy and Washington leading. They're the ones to fear, he said. Navy especially. My eyes are getting old. Oh, you ought to see Charlie. He started throwing scotch into him like he were drinking against time. I had to take the bottle away from him. It's hit him an awful wallop. He just... What's the matter with you two? There's a race going on, don't you know? And you sit here like dead clams.
Oh, I thought somebody ought to stay out here and let you know when they got into sight.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's right. Well, here, take the glasses. You always had good eyes.
Which team was it you said Gordon feared the most?
Oh, Navy. Oh, he'll beat him, but it'll be damn close. I'm going to see if Madeline's getting anything.
Come on, Navy.
Madeline's Gordon, Sam's Gordon. That's the thanks I get for sacrificing my happiness to save Sam. What do I care what happens to him now? I hate him. I'll tell him Gordon's not his child. I'll threaten to tell Gordon unless he can find some way to make them break their engagement. But Ned must back me up or Sam won't believe me. But will Ned? He'll be afraid of the insanity. Listen, Ned. From things she wrote me just before she died, I'm absolutely sure Sam's mother must have been lying about the insanity that time.
No, she told you the truth. I never mentioned it, but I went up there once and made a thorough investigation of his family. I loved you horribly at that time, Nina. Horribly.
You don't love me now, Ned. I must make him love me again, enough to make him tell Sam.
She'd like to own me. I wish she wouldn't touch me. What is this old tie of happiness between our flesh? I won't meddle with human lives again, I tell you.
And I loved you horribly. I still love you, Ned. I used to hope he would go insane. I loved you so much. But look at Sam. He's as sane as a pig. There's absolutely no danger now.
What is she after? What does she want me for? I'm no longer a doctor, but I'd say Sam's a healthy miss of nature's. It's 1,000 to 1 against it at this late day.
Then isn't it time we told him the truth? Think how he made us suffer. We've made him rich and happy. Isn't it time he gave us back our son?
So that's it. Tell Sam the truth at last. God, I'd like to tell him at that. Our son? You mean yours, my dear. You kind of count me out of any further meddling.
Sam won't believe me. He'll think I'm lying out of spite because of my crazy jealousy. You've got to tell him too, Ned.
I'd like to see his face when I tell him that his famous oarsman son isn't his son, but mine. That might pay me back a little for all he's taken from me. I won't meddle in Sam's life again, I'm telling you.
Think how he made us suffer. We've made him rich and happy. You were the only happiness I've ever known in life.
Oh, she lies. It was always her other lover, Gordon. He was always there first, then her son, Gordon.
Oh, if only I'd gone away with you that time when you came back from Europe. Think how happy we would have been, dear. Think how our son would have loved you if it hadn't been for Sam.
Yes, if it hadn't been for Sam, I would have been happy. My boy would have loved me, and I'd have loved him.
You've got to tell him, Ned. For my sake. Because I still love you. Because you remember our afternoons, our mad happiness. Because you love me.
Yes. What must I do? Meddle again? No! I'm sorry. But I can't help you. I told you I would never again meddle with human lives. Besides, I'm quite sure Gordon isn't my son. I was only a body to you, never more than a substitute for your dead lover. Gordon is really Gordon's son. So you see, I'd be telling Sam a lie if I said that I am a man of honor. I've proved that, at least. I'm free. I've beaten her at last. Now, come on, Navy. You've got to beat her Gordons for me.
I've lost him. He won't tell Sam now. I must find some other way.
Hello, you two. Why do you look so guilty? You don't love each other anymore. It's all nonsense. I don't feel the slightest twinge of jealousy. That's proof enough, isn't it? Pardon me if I sound a bit pipped. A good bit. Sam said 10, and then he took the bottle away when I'd only had 5, but it's enough. I've forgotten the sorrow. There's nothing worth grieving about in life, I assure you, Nina. I've gotten interested in this race now. Oh, we will roll, 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 right up the river. We will roll, roll, roll. Do you remember that song, Nina? When you were a little girl? Oh, I forgot. Sam said to tell you, Gordon is on even terms with the leaders. A gallant spurt did it, nip and tuck now. I don't care who wins as long as it isn't Gordon. I don't like him as he's grown up. I think I'm an old woman. Roll, roll, roll. The field against Gordon.
Right. Wait a minute. I see a flashing in the water way up there. Must be their oars. They're coming. I'll tell Sam.
Gordon really ought to get beaten today, Nina. For the good of his soul. That Madeline's pretty, isn't she? These Gordons have all the infernal luck. While we others have got to beat him today. There, Nina. Nina, don't you worry your pretty little head. It'll all come out right. We only have a little while to wait, and then you and I will be quietly married. What am I saying? I'm drunk. So much the better. Of course, I realize you have a husband at present, but I can wait. I've waited a lifetime already, but for a long time now, I've had a keen psychic intuition that I was not born to die before.
Come on, Madeline. We ought to be able to see them now instead of hanging by the damn radio. Huh?
I see them. Look, Mr. Evans there. Don't you see?
No, not yet. Oh, yes. There they are. I see them. Come on, Gordon boy.
Come on, Gordon.
Oh, I hate her. Why not tell her about the insanity as Sam's mother told me? She believes Gordon is Sam's child. That solves everything. She won't marry him. He'll turn to me for comfort. I must plan this out very carefully.
After we're married, I'm going to write a novel, my first real novel. All the 20-odd books I've written up to now have been long-winded fairy tales for grown-ups about dear old ladies and witty, cynical bachelors and quaint characters with dialects and married folk who always admire and respect one another and lovers who avoid love and hush whispers. That's what I've been, Nina. I've been a hush-hush whisper of lies, but I'm gonna give a healthy, honest yell. Turn on the sun into the shadows of lies. Shout, this is life. This is sex. This is passion, hatred, regret, joy, pain, sorrow, ecstasy. And these are men and women and sons and daughters whose hearts are weak and strong and whose blood is blood and not a soothing syrup. I can do it, Nina. I can write the truth. I've seen it in you, your father, my mother, sister, Gordon, Sam, Darrell, and myself. I'll write the book of us. Here am I talking while the final chapters are in the making. Excuse me, Nina. I must watch. This is my duty as an artist.
You can't tell a damn thing. Which is which or who's ahead. I'm going to listen in again.
I can tell her confidentially. I can pretend I feel forced to tell her that I feel it is due to their future happiness. Madeline?
Bad news. Navy's drawn ahead half a length. Looks like Navy's race, he said. But what does he know, the damn fool announcer? Some poor boob?
He doesn't know Gordon. He's always best when he's pushed to the limit.
Madeline!
Mrs. Evans is calling you, Miss Arnold.
Yes, Mrs. Evans. But they're getting closer. Why don't you come and watch?
There's something I must tell you.
But... all right. Yes, Mrs. Evans.
First, give me your word of honor you will never reveal a word of what I am about to say to you to a living soul, above all, not to Gordon.
Couldn't you tell me later, Mrs. Evans? After the race?
No, it must be now. Do you swear?
Yes, Mrs. Evans.
For the sake of your future happiness and for Gordon's, I must speak. Your engagement forces me to. You've probably wondered why I've objected. It's because the marriage is impossible. You cannot marry Gordon. I speak as your friend. You must break your engagement to him at once.
But why? Why?
Why? Because...
No, Nina. Miss Arnold, as a doctor, I feel it's my duty to tell you that Mrs. Evans isn't herself. Pay no attention to anything she may say to you. She's just passed through a crucial period in a woman's life, and she's morbidly jealous of you. And subject to queer delusions. So please just go back to the race and God bless you.
Thank you. I understand, I think. Poor Mrs. Evans.
Sorry, Nina. But I warned you not to meddle. Gordon is... well, he is sort of my stepson, isn't he? I really want him to be happy. All the same, I can't help hoping that he'll get beaten in this race today. As an oarsman, he's always recalled his father, Gordon Shaw, to me.
Can you tell which is which yet?
No, not yet. Oh, dear, this is awful. Gordon!
Gordon?
Because of what, Nina? God, Nina. Because what? Let me help you.
Yes, Father. Charlie. Because of all of Sam's father's family, we're insane. Sam's mother told me that time so I wouldn't have his baby, and I was going to tell Madeline so she wouldn't marry Gordon, but that would have been a lie. Because Gordon isn't Sam's child, he's Ned's. Ned gave him to me, and I gave him to Sam to make Sam well and happy. And Sam is well and happy, don't you think? So I haven't been such an awfully wicked girl, have I?
Good God, Nina. Do you know what you're saying?
There! The one on this side! I saw the color on their blades just now.
Are you sure? Well, and that's him, a little behind the other one.
One on the left is leading. Is that Navy?
Merciful God, you've lived all these years with this horror, and you and Darrell deliberately.
Sam's mother said I had a right to be happy.
And you didn't love Darrell then?
I did after. I don't know. Ned is dead. There is only Gordon. And you, Father.
Nina, my poor little God, Nina. How you must have suffered. I forgive you, even wanting to tell Madeline you wanted to keep Gordon. I understand that. And I forgive you.
And I forgive you, Father. After all you started all this, you must never meddle in human lives again.
Gordon's sprinting, isn't he? He's drawing up on the other one.
Yes, oh, come on, Gordon.
Come on, Navy.
What's that? What the hell's the matter with you?
We've got to beat these Gordons, Sam. We've got to beat them.
You... Fritz, wake up! What the hell's got into you? Have you gone crazy?
Probably. Runs in my family. All my father's people were happy lunatics, not healthy country folk like yours.
Ned, oh man, what's the trouble? You said Navy.
Slip of the tongue. Meant Gordon. I always meant Gordon. Gordon is always meant to win. Come on, Gordon. It's fate.
Here they come. They're both spurting. I can see Gordon's back.
Come on, boy. Come on, son.
I can hear the father laughing. Mother, God protect my son. Let him fly to you in heaven. Love is the father's lightning, Gordon. Madeline will bring you down in flames. I can hear his screaming laughter. Fly back to me.
One spurt ball will do it. Come on, boy. Come on. It took death to beat Gordon Shaw. You can't be beaten either, Gordon. Come on. Lift her out of the water, son. Stroke. Stroke. That's it. He's gaining now. He's gaining. Over the line with the boy. Over with her. Stroke. Stroke. That's done it. He's won. Oh, he's won. He's won. But God, it was close. Greatest race in the history of rowing. He's the greatest oarsman God ever made. Are you happy, Nina? Our Gordon, the greatest ever.
Not ours, mine. Gordon is Gordon's. Gordon was mine. His Gordon is mine.
Oh, of course he's yours, dear. And a dead ringer for Gordon Shaw. Gordon's body, Gordon's spirit. Your body and spirit too, Nina. He's not a bit like me. Lucky for him, I'm a poor boob. I never could row worth the damn.
Ned.
Sam.
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 He's not dead. It's only a bad stroke.
Did all our secret hopes bring him to this at last?
We're not in the Congo that we can believe in evil charms. In his condition, he must have absolute quiet and peace of mind, or in perfect care. You'll have to tend him night and day, and I will. We've got to keep him happy.
Again. I will never leave his side. I will never breathe a word that could disturb his peace.
I will not have long to wait now. How can I think such thoughts? A rare spirit. A pure and simple soul. A good man, yes, a good man. God bless him.
Sam, oh boy, I'm so sorry. I will give my life to save you.
Dear husband, you tried to make me happy. I will give you my happiness. I will give you Gordon to give to Madeline.
I must say, his father hardly cold in his grave. Only it wasn't his father. What is Sam to do with Darrell's son? And even if he were Sam's son, what are the living to do with the dead? His duty is to love, that life may keep on living. What has that loving to do with me? My life is cool green shade, wherein comes no scorching zenith sun of passion and possession to wither the heart with bitter poisons. My life is evening. Nina is a rose. My rose exhausted by the long, hot day, leaning wearily toward peace. Once I'd have felt jealous, swindled, cheated by God out of joy. I'd have thought, these Gordons have all the luck. But I must interrupt their biological preparations. Age's terms of peace after the long interlude of war with life are still to be concluded. Youth must keep decently away. Sorry to disturb you. I've been picking some roses for your mother. Flowers really do have the power to soothe grief. I suppose it was that discovery that led to their general use at funerals and weddings. Here, Madeline, here's a rose for you. Hail, love, we who have died salute you.
What a queer creature. There's something uncanny. Don't be silly, it's only poor old Charlie. Thank you, Uncle Charlie.
Poor old guy. He means well. Dad liked him. They're pretty. Where's Mother? Is she still in the house?
Yes. She was trying to get rid of the last of the people. I'm going in. Shall I tell her you'd like to see her? It would give an excuse to get away.
Yes, will you?
You better see your mother alone. I'll go down to the plane and wait for you. You want to fly back before dark, don't you?
Yeah. We gotta get started soon. Maybe it would be better if you weren't here. There are some things I feel I ought to say to her and Darrell. I've got to do what I know Dad would have wanted. I've got to be fair. He always was to everyone in his life.
You dear, you. You couldn't be unfair to anyone if you tried. Don't be too long.
You bet I won't. It won't be so pleasant I'll want to drag it out.
Goodbye for a while, then.
Yeah, so long. Oh, Madeline's wonderful. I don't deserve my luck. God, I sure do love her. It seems rotten and selfish to be happy when Dad... Oh, well, he understands. He'd want me to be. It's funny how I got to care more for Dad than for Mother. I suppose it was finding out that she loved Darrell. I can remember that day seeing her kiss him. It did something to me I never got over. But she made Dad happy. She gave up her own happiness for his sake. That was certainly damn fine. That was playing the game. Funny, I can't stand it even now when I see him with Mother. I'd like to beat him up.
He's not my son now. No Gordon's son, no Ned's, no Sam's. He's become that stranger. Another woman's lover.
Something's up. Some final accounting. Well, let's get it over.
Your message was a godsend, Gordon. Oh, those silly people with their social condolences were killing me. Perhaps I'm morbid. I always get the feeling they're secretly glad someone has died. It flatters their vanity, makes them feel superior because they're living.
They were all good friends of Dad's. Why shouldn't they be sincerely sorry? His death ought to be a loss to everyone who knew him. She doesn't care a damn.
He's accusing me because I'm not weeping. Well, I did weep as much as I could. There aren't many tears left. I don't feel guilty I helped Sam live. His mind was perfectly sane to the end. He smiled at me just before he died. So gratefully and forgivingly, I thought. I am sad, but there is comfort in the thought that I am free at last to rot away in peace.
It gets under my skin to see him act so unfeelingly to his mother. If he only knew what she suffered for his sake. I'd like to jolt his stupid self-complacency. If he knew the true facts about himself, he wouldn't be sobbing sentimentally over Sam. He better change his tune or I'll be tempted to tell him. No reason for his not knowing now.
There are certain things connected with Dad's will that I think I ought to, I don't believe Dad told you about his will, did he, Mother? Well, the whole estate goes to you and me, of course. I didn't mean that. But there is one provision that is peculiar, to say the least. It concerns you, Dr. Darrell. $500,000 for your station to be used in biological research work.
What's... That's a joke, isn't it? It's worse. It's a deliberate insult, a last sneer of ownership of my life.
I thought it must be a joke myself, but Dad insisted.
Well, I won't accept it. And that is final.
It's not left to you, but to the station. Your supervision is mentioned, but I suppose if you won't carry on, whoever is in real charge down there will be only too glad to accept it.
Preston. What did Sam to do with Preston? Preston is none of his business. I will advise Preston to refuse it. Damn, Sam. Wasn't there enough in his lifetime to own my wife and my child? Now in death he reaches out to steal. Preston, steal my work.
It's for science, Ned. Think of it that way.
What a tender tone she takes towards him. She's forgotten Dad already. Well, you'd better accept it. $500,000 aren't being thrown away for nothing every day.
I think you said about enough, Gordon.
I haven't said all I'm going to say, Mother.
What do you have to say? Your mother and I are waiting.
Shut up, you! Don't take that tone with me, or I'll forget your age and give you a spanking.
Spanking? The son spanks the father. Oh, Gordon, don't make me laugh. It's also funny, isn't it?
Nina, just don't mind him. He doesn't realize...
I realize a lot. I realize you've acted like a cur!
Gordon, for God's sake, what would your father say? You don't know what you're doing. You're hitting your father.
No. It's all right. It's all right, son. You didn't realize.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right, Mother. Dad would feel just as if I'd hit him. Just as bad as if I'd hit him.
It's nothing, son. It's nothing.
Well, that's damn fine, Darrell. That's damn fine and sporting of you. It was a rotten, dirty trick. Accept my apology, won't you, Darrell?
Darrell. He calls me Darrell.
I told him he was hitting his father. He doesn't understand me. Of course not. How could he?
It's damn fine. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. But shake hands, won't you?
Only too glad. Pleased to meet you. Know you by reputation, of course, famous oarsman. Great race you stroked last June. Of course, I was hoping Navy would give you a beating.
I can hear you laughing, Godfather. It's all so crazy, isn't it? Oh, Ned, poor Ned. You were born unlucky.
It's all right, Ma. Stop laughing. It's all right between us. I've apologized. And now I want to say what I was going to say. It's nothing bad. It's just that I want you to know how fine I think you've both acted. I've known ever since I was a kid that you and Darrell loved each other. I hated the idea, on Father's account. That's only natural. But I knew it was unfair and that people can't help loving each other any more than Madeline and I could have helped ourselves. So all I wanted to say was that now he's dead, I hope you'll both get married. And I hope you'll both be as happy as you deserve. Now, I have to go. We have to fly back before dark. Madeline's waiting. Goodbye, Darrell. Good luck.
Why does he keep on calling me Darrell? He's my boy. I'm his father. I've got to make him realize that I'm his father. Listen, son. There's something that I've got to tell you.
Ned, first let me ask Gordon something. Gordon, do you think I was ever unfaithful to your father?
Mother, do you think I'm as rotten-minded as that? I'm not as bad as that. I know you're the best woman that ever lived. The best of all. I don't even accept Madeline.
Gordon, you do love me, don't you?
Of course.
Oh, no, you must go. Madeline is waiting. Give her my love. Come and see me sometimes. Ned, did you still want to tell Gordon something?
Not for anything in the world. Goodbye, son.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, Ned, poor Ned. You've always had to give. How can I ever thank you?
By refusing me when I ask you to marry me. For I have to ask you. Gordon expects it. Think how pleased he'll be when he knows you've turned me down. Will you marry me, Nina?
No, certainly not. Our ghosts would torture us to death. But I wish I did love you, Ned. There were wonderful afternoons long ago. The Nina of those afternoons will always live in me, will always love her lover, Ned, the father of her baby.
Thank you for that. And that Ned will always adore his beautiful Nina. Remember him and forget me. I'm going back to work. I leave you to Charlie. You ought to marry him, Nina, if you want peace. After all, I think you owe it to him for his lifelong devotion.
Why doesn't he go? Even now he's all heat and energy and the tormenting drive of noon. Can't he see she's in love with evening? Do I hear my name taken in vain?
Ned has just proposed to me, Charlie. I refused him. I don't love him anymore.
And whom do you love? Nina, cara Nina.
You, I suppose, Charlie. I have always loved your love for me. Will you let me rot away in peace?
All my life, I've waited to bring you peace.
If you've waited that long, Charlie, we should be married tomorrow. But you haven't asked me yet. Do you want me to marry you, Charlie?
Yes.
Bless you, my children.
I don't suppose we'll ever see you again, Ned.
Oh, I hope not, Nina. A scientist shouldn't believe in ghosts. But perhaps we'll become part of cosmic positive and negative electric charges and meet again.
In our afternoons again?
Again. In our afternoons.
We'll be married in the afternoon, decidedly. It must be in the hour before sunset, when the earth dreams its afterthoughts and mystic premonitions of life's beauty. And then we'll go up to your old home to live. My home wouldn't be suitable. Mother and Jane still live there in memory. And I'll work in your father's old study. He won't mind me.
Gordon. Gordon! Oh, see, Ned, he's leaving me without a backward look.
No. He's circling. He's coming back. He's going to fly directly over us. Look, he's waving to us.
Goodbye, Gordon, my dear son!
You're forgetting, Nina, he's my son, too. You're my son, Gordon, you're my... He can't hear. Well, at least I've done my duty. Goodbye, Gordon's son.
Fly up to heaven, Gordon. Fly with your love up to heaven. Never crash to earth. Be happy, dear. You must be happy.
Oh, I've heard that cry for happiness before, Nina. I remember hearing myself cry it once. Must have been long ago. I'm going back to my work. Sensible, unicellular life that floats in the sea and has never learned to cry for happiness. I'm going, Nina. She doesn't hear either. Oh, God, so deaf and dumb and blind, teach me to be resigned to be an atom.
Gone. My eyes are growing dim. Where's Ned? Gone too. And Sam's gone. They're all dead. Where are Father and Charlie? Gordon is dead, Father. I've had a cable. Oh, no, no, no. My son, Gordon, Charlie. He flew away to another life. So we're all alone again. Just as we used to be.
Just as we used to be. Before Gordon came.
My having a son was a failure, wasn't it? He couldn't bring me happiness. Sons are always their fathers. They pass through the mother to become their fathers again. The sons of the father have always been failures. Failing, they died for us. They flew away to other lives. They could not stay with us. They could not bring us happiness.
You'd best forget the whole affair, Nina. After all, there was something unreal in all that has happened since you first met Gordon Shaw. Something extravagant and fantastic. The kind of thing that isn't done, really, in our afternoons. So let's you and me forget the whole distressing episode, regard it as an interlude, say, in which our souls have been scraped clean of impure flesh and made worthy to bleach in peace.
Strange interlude. But then I suppose our lives are merely strange, dark interludes in the electrical display of God the Father. You are so restful, Charlie. I feel as if I were a girl again. And you were the Charlie of those days and Father made into one. It will be a comfort to go home, to be old and to be home again at last, to love with peace together, to sleep with peace together, to die in peace. I am so contentedly weary with life.
Rest. Dear Nina, it has been a long day. Why don't you sleep now, like you used to, remember? For a while.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Dear old Charlie.
Dear old Charlie. Past beyond desire has all the luck.